answer that. If I did celebrate Valentine's Day, I would want to, cause me personally, if I'm, this is why you gotta get with somebody, or you gotta be involved with somebody that understands who you are, right? Cause me personally, the way I give gifts, it's like, if years ago you like, yo, when I was younger, I always wanted this action figure, or I always wanted this doll, or I always wanted, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool.
You won't go out and get
30th birthday or some shit. Yo, look, see what I'm saying? And they gonna be on some shit
It's
like,
thoughtful.
you remember. So if I have somebody that's on the same type of time as me, so let's just say for me, if I'm with a female, and I tell, cause I cook, I'm like that in the kitchen.
Why?
So she told me
that, ladies.
So if she,
like that,
so if I'm telling her like, yo, you know this, that, and third, and she go out her way to be like, all right, cool, we gonna go to Hell's Kitchen. And on me, on her type shit, I'd be like, yo, you ain't got to do this shit. Get back home, and she like, I got you this apron, I got you some knives. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, it's the thought that.
you know what, baby girl, please.
Yeah.
Type shit.
And I'm so this, and I'm so this, and I'm so this, and I'm so this. I'll be alright.
Just that shovel talk.
I'll be alright.
Just that shovel talk.
I'll be alright.
Just that shovel talk.
I'll be alright.
I am cash. A lot of people looking for answers, where to start. So gang started shit that help me call it shovel talk. The type of shit you fight alone, keep it in the dark. Ain't nothing safe, we say it all, it's coming from the heart. The type of shit you hear is love while we motivate. We tryna stick together and shit, split each other's plates. 50 laws of power, 2 ears, 1 mouth, and make you great. Don't trip off your past, God forgives, only humans hate. You ever was fucked up on the inside, kept that crooked smile. Ain't nowhere to vent, turn to drugs, you kept that empty smile. Running through topics and passionate, so we all hot. We breaking down the bullshit walls, smashing like we juggernaut. Just that shovel talk. Just that shovel talk. Just that shovel talk.
Alright, y'all. We back for episode 3 of Shovel Talk. You know, we had 2 amazing episodes. Hopefully, y'all like, subscribe, y'all watch. I'm going to do the introductions today. I'm going to introduce myself, and I'm going to let y'all know that we have 2 special guests that's close to the cast and crew. This is our family, so just like y'all show us love, please show them love. I'm just wavy_. You can find me on Instagram.
I'm Swanee _ 2 times on IG. Follow me, you heard.
Handsome Squidward XX. Y'all already know me. You feel me?
Now y'all know. I ain't even gonna say it this episode. I'm gonna just leave that out there.
I'm Zay. I don't got no socials.
I'm Cash. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. Cash Reckless on Instagram. Fuck with me.
Pistachios is spelled different. It's PISTACIOS with an underscore on all social media platforms. So just follow me if you want to.
That just means he's a nut.
Hey,
Hey, listen.
I never thought of that.
Oh,
You know,
that's different.
you know, you put the underscore into something, you just gotta look.
Same shit, my fault.
That's
Even
why
though I
I
got the
got
underscore too.
Exactly.
That's why I got the XX. You feel me? Y'all got it.
Your
not about to
reason a little
justify your
different,
name.
brother.
He is a stripper. He is a stripper.
Nah, I feel like 2 Chainz. Yeah, I love the strippers. You feel me? Like,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not a stripper. You feel me? But I love them though.
You know,
They cool.
episode 1, we ended off that episode. We was talking about something that my brother Cash had asked. You know, he was saying to the ladies, why is it that you guys treat the good men bad, but then y'all treat the niggas that do mad bullshit good? And if I'm gonna kick it off, I'm gonna kick it off like this. Me personally, I feel like women have two sets of rules when it comes to men. Right? The first rule is the man that likes them, they make them pay for dinners. Oh, I want queen treatment. These spades, take me, lift me up. Don't ever put me down. I don't even want my feet to touch the ground. As opposed to, that's just for a nigga to have a potential possibility to smell the pussy. He ain't even kill it. To smell it.
Yeah. To get a whiff.
Yeah. They be want you to pay their bills, do the most. Now, a nigga that they like, that nigga don't text back. He inconsistent as fuck. He fucking hella shorties. He doing the most. He ain't never even take you to get a McDonald's burger or a Chicken Shack chicken for $1.25.
Yeah.
He ain't never do that. But he beating them cheeks every day.
Yeah. Factuals.
Every day. So I don't know how y'all feel. Let me know.
Damn, that's a deep one.
That is a deep one.
You know what though? I feel like this, right? Sometimes, and I'm pretty sure we all been there. I feel like with women, and I feel like men do it too. But we speaking more so nowadays, being that we talk, to the ladies. I feel like it's more so of women be more in love with the image of the guy, more so than the guy himself.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna be real, we just gonna keep it 100. And I ain't shaming y'all ladies for what you like, but we gonna keep it real. Well, what the ideal woman want in a man. They want a nigga that's a thug. Or that at least look like a thug or got some thug type qualities to him. That's semi-educated. Even if he ain't on a block, he making a decent amount of money to hold the bills down and take care of what she might need to spoil you up. And, you know what I mean, has some maybe a little bit of aggression. He not too much of a slouch or pushover where it's like, he a wimp, he let me do whatever. So you gotta have some a little bit type of aggression towards him a little bit. Obviously handsome a little bit. I don't know. He handsome, maybe he not, because there's a lot of other niggas who get love too.
That's true.
Feel me? So maybe looks don't even always matter, but all the other qualities, I feel like a woman more so want the image of that, and depending on where you landing at, they willing to more so deal with that, because like I said in episode 1, on the flip side, you can have a guy who's the total opposite of what I said, who's none of those things, who absolutely treats you like a queen, real polite, doing everything right, and those be the ones they don't even really want to fuck with, or they don't give the time of day to. A nigga might approach you in your DM, hey beautiful, hey sweetheart, da-da-da, and you might get left on red. But you might have a nigga that's coming straight off wreck gutter who might approach you different, and you might reply back to that. Or he might pull up on you in person and see you out in person and respond to you a different way. Like, hey, yo, come here. Yo, what's up? Da-da-da, you look good as hell. That shit fat. What's up? What's your name? Da-da-da. You might respond to that other than, hey, how you doing? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. They might be like, man, you can't, whatever. And go off that and might not ever give you no time of day. So I feel like with that being said, you could kind of get wrapped up in the image of what you think somebody might be like, or what they perceive, and fall in love with that, other than what's the real in it. So that's kind of my thing, maybe where I think, because none of us are women, we don't know, but I'm just giving my guess on what that would be, because that never made sense to me, bro. How women choose that, and then months down the line, you argue with the nigga or this and y'all going through all this, but it's like, bro, you literally signed up
for this shit. Yeah.
You signed up for that shit. You seen how this nigga talked to other people when y'all out, how he did this and dealt with that. You knew that type of nigga you was dealing with. You ain't want Arnold. You ain't wanted Arnold. You wanted Taquan or some shit. You ain't want Arnold though. You know what I mean? But you wanted that.
You ain't want
and then the nigga be who he is towards you. And it's like,
you want to step.
Yeah, you want to step on. Yeah, right? You want to step on. You ain't what? Steve. You want to step on. And then when Stephon do Stephon shit, you be so appalled about the other shit. I didn't know he was like this.
Bitch, showed
nigga
you.
cheated on you and did all this. I didn't know he would do this to me, or they favorite. They like to tell us he wasn't like this at first. Yes, he was.
He definitely was.
That nigga was like that
You
at
just
first when
ignored
you
the
met him.
signs. You just ignored the signs.
That's it. The red flag. So that's me, and you know my outlook.
I'm gonna piggyback off that real quick. I'm gonna be real brief. I feel like, and ladies, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like all women know what they want. I just feel like they try to change niggas. Like they might see a motherfucker like,
do.
oh, man, this a hood nigga, he da-da-da. I'm about to make this nigga into, he about to
I got some
go in
shit
Wall
for that.
Street nigga.
That's a fact, bro.
I got some
I
shit
can
for
fuck with
But
that.
I've been like this for 20 years. You gonna sit and tell me?
Dig into
But wait,
it.
hold. But wait, is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing.
Is that a bad thing?
I think
It's
it is
not.
a bad thing.
It's
But
a
that's not
horrible
the
thing.
question. It's not, whether it's good or bad is not the question.
But it's not. But you said something, so I'm allowed to ask.
I feel
to
like-
test
Yeah,
your
because I want
theory.
you to go deep into
Because
that
I
too.
need you to go deeper. Because
Yeah.
is that a bad thing? Because like you just said, I've been like this 20 years, but she trying to change you to
Change
say
me.
she put you on Wall Street. That means she building you to fuck up.
But
No,
it
that's
don't
not
mean
what
it's
I'm
for the
saying.
better
That's
neither.
the same.
Yeah, that's why I gotta elaborate.
So get into it,
That's why I
stuff.
gotta
Just
elaborate.
I want to say some shit after
Yeah,
you, bro.
yeah.
I wanna
Alright,
say
so
some shit after
boom.
you, bro.
Me saying like, alright, boom. A female could see all the signs of a red flags, whatever. You know how the internet go, boom. But they'll still, I want to fuck with him because I think I can change him into this, or I think I can change him into that. Oh, he cheated on every bitch he had.
Right.
He ain't gonna cheat on me.
Right.
I'm gonna lock this nigga down. I'm gonna lock this down. I'm gonna lock that down.
Delusion.
It don't have nothing to do with making or changing the nigga for the better. I'm talking about changing him. Period. Changing his characteristics. Changing trying to mold up. It's like I feel like women. Alright, boom. It's like if Cash got a dog that's 7 years old in real time, but like what they say, 7 years is 1 year, dog years,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Alright, boom. So 7 times 7 is 49. That's like Cash giving me a 49-year-old dog. Like, alright, hey, you want this dog? Yeah, he don't know how to sit down. He don't know how to do the da-da-da-da. And that's like me trying to train a 49-year-old dog. Like,
But you can.
but you can't.
You can.
What's that saying?
The
You
diff-
can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You
Right.
And
Right.
listen,
You get
it's
what I'm
not
saying?
new
It's
tricks.
not-
It's the same old tricks. You just never sat down and actually tried to teach that.
Alright, so let me ask you. Alright, so let
And
me ask you this
that's
question.
like this is what I'm saying. Like, look, it's nothing wrong, right, with a woman trying to change a man for the better. But the thing is, he has to be willing to receive.
Absolutely.
That's the-
Absolutely.
It depends on what you
Absolutely.
think
So
is the
let me-
better.
so-
Go
so
ahead.
let me- so let me speak on that, right? So that's the problem, right? So if a guy, let's just say like a guy's a bum, right? He knows he's a bum, but he's comfortable. That's his life.
Right.
And if a woman goes up to him and be like, I'm gonna try to change you, that's not her job to do that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like women, and it's almost like, it's not almost. Women find value in that, right? So they do all of these things for this man, and then just to turn around and be like, if a guy can tell you like, yo, I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this. All I just need you to do is support me being a bum. And she just looking like, nah, but I don't want that. This is what you can't get mad at him because he didn't ask you for those things. And so she'll get mad and she'll throw his name, throw dirt on his name and everything, all that shit. And be like, I did this for him, I did that for him. I was a therapist, I was his mom, I was his cat, I was his dog.
Instead of just
And it's like, I never asked you to be those things. I just asked you to be my girl while I'm a bum. And then it's like this, bro. You don't necessarily have to be with that man if that's not what you want. If that's not what you want, you can't change this man.
I agree.
You can't tell a motherfucking firefighter how to be a motherfucking police officer if this is what he was trained to be.
Yeah.
So I just don't think that it goes for anybody, women or men. You just don't get in relationships and be anything other than a spouse to them. I understand, you be there for emotional support, that's different. But just to go in there with the intentions of, I'm about to heal this person, you going into a situation wrong, bro.
You gonna fuck yourself.
You gonna fuck yourself up because it's unwanted expectation. That's why they say don't never date nobody that you see potential in. Because potential is just only expectation. You just want some shit like, yo, like I know you better than this. But this person don't see him that way. You gotta allow that person to go through their shit. You kids can't get into a relationship like, I see you being this. If that person don't see it, then you can't want something.
Cause you trying to build the bed.
That's
Look,
And I'm not the mold. This ain't the build the bed.
I agree with you, but I also disagree.
I'm listening.
Why?
The reason why I disagree is because of this. This clear cut. This is like this. You see a bitch on the street, right? You bag her. She fired to you. You
Right.
bag her, but she had no ambition and nothing going for herself. Now you as a hustler, all you know is how to get money.
Right.
So what's the first thing you gonna do? Even though it's not your intention to change this bitch, like, oh,
Right.
I'm about to make her get money,
Right.
but your aura, your presence, your ambition, all of that is gonna make her ask questions. And then when she asks them questions, you're gonna willingly give that change to her. So therefore, you came to her life and you gave her that change. Now,
But it's
I'm not
so
saying.
much
Well, what's your job at that
But
point?
she was open
Wait,
to
wait,
change.
what's
too.
your what's your
It's
jo-
different if she
what's
open
your
to it.
job at that point? You meet off the street, you're like, damn, this bitch fire. She got mad potential. What's your job at that point, right? To give her the game, right? In some sort of sense, to give her the knowledge that you have, right?
I don't know. That's true too. But
Because
I
that's
just
for
feel like
her,
this.
wavy, to receive.
I feel like
And
this.
she's not. I feel like what they saying, right, is because you doing your part and meeting somebody, it's like, damn, she fire. I'm already a hustler. I'm naturally gonna get it, right? So you naturally gonna do what your instincts is a lot because you're used to it. Yo, I'm about to put her on game. Look, I'm gonna tell her this, teach her this, da da da, right? And you could do all those things, but a person have to be willing to receive it, baby.
That's true too. But
You can't. If they not willing to receive it, bro, you should be comfortable in doing your part. You did your part. Yo, I told her this. I told her about credit. I told her about this. I told her about this. Yo, stop spending your money. Yo, da da da. Right? You could do all the right things, and that shit still go to shit. Because if that person, like he said, don't want to do that shit, it don't matter how much you talk, how much you put your effort into it. Yo, I be talking to her. Yo, I be telling her about this. We be doing this together. I be trying to show her this. I take her out to do this. I put her around these people. You could do all of that, bro. And granted, you did your part. But if that person literally don't want to receive it, baby, they not gonna receive it, bro.
that's true too.
They not.
I feel like this, gang, and this is just me. I feel like behind every strong man is a strong woman.
Absolutely.
But
That I
Not-
agree with.
and not all men, cause men are stubborn, gang. Let's just
True
be
too.
fucking real.
Yeah,
We
true.
stubborn. But it always been some type of strong woman that seen potential in you and gave you that change, whether you
But
was
that's
willing to
support,
receive
though.
it or not.
Yeah,
That's
But
support,
you just
though.
said when you come in and you just supposed to be the support. So how does a woman support a nigga being a bum? I just don't understand that.
No,
So
look,
she
listen.
look, if she's supporting him, she's like, yo, you know what? I'm your bitch and you my nigga. You're a bum and you may not be able to see the potential in yourself, but I'm gonna give you these jewels whether you want them or not. And that's just like how you said last week when we was talking, like, you know what? When bro said, yo, I'm gonna ask you, you want comfort or
Right.
you want the solution?
Right.
You said, oh nah, I'm gonna give you that solution
Right.
whether you want it or not. Because
Right.
if something happens,
I agree.
you know that I was the one
Did my
who
part.
told
You-
you the
I
truth.
agree.
I did my part, whether you wanted it or not.
That's
So
right.
therefore, I feel like that female coming into your life to change you for the
I
better,
agree.
whether you wanted it or not.
I agree.
I feel like that's
I just
cool
don't
with
think
me.
that you
I
should go
agree.
into. I don't
Yeah.
think that you just go. I don't think that you should just go into any relationship or any situation talking about I'm about to change this person.
But I don't
Right.
think it ever happens that way.
Yeah,
Let's
I
just be
think,
real.
I think after time and they
Let's just be
bond
real.
with each
After
other, she
time of
start to
building
see
together,
the
they're
possibility.
transparent and they see like, yo, you know what? This nigga really smart
But
as
these
hell.
things do
but
happen,
his
though.
mom be
Right.
on the wrong
It do
shit.
These things do
Yeah.
happen. Like women see, cause it's like this, right? Women see different, like certain guys that they could be like, you know what? I'm about to change them, right? Or I'm about to make them see this or make them see that, right? And to us, it's like, yo, she put him on, right?
Right.
But how do he feel, right? How do that guy feel? Because once you see that if they ever break up, he gonna go back to being who he was from the jump. He gonna go
Yeah.
right back to default settings.
Yeah.
He gonna go right back to default settings.
But that's just a man for you, bro. Cause we
That's
smart,
facts.
but we dumb. Let's just be
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
for real. No, that's
Yeah.
fact. We smart, but we dumb. That's just like, bro. We just dealt with a chick we probably been in a relationship with for 6 years, and let's say he was faithful. I'm just gonna say let's say because you never know the dynamics in that relationship, right? Let's say he was faithful. That bitch left him, or he left her. What's his mind go to? Back to the streets.
Fuck
Yeah.
that bitch.
That's just
Yeah.
automatic reset, bro. It's just that's just how that shit go. You feel me? And
Sometimes.
What I will say, I agree with what Clutch and what Zay was saying.
I
but
appreciate that.
I agree with what they were saying. I agree with what they're saying though, cause like, in a sense, you gotta be susceptible to change too though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like,
That's a big
Give
part.
me me.
like,
Give me.
That's
nah,
a
cause
big
Baby
part.
said that too, but
There we
it's
go.
like, it's more of a, she could go into that with the mindset like how he said, where she see it and want to change a dude, or she's going like what Wavy said, like she might not see it, but then eventually she do see it, and she might see something in you that you don't see in yourself and try to make you better, but she can't make you better if you don't want to be better.
Right.
True.
That's
the
my
end-all
thing.
be-all.
That's the only
It
point.
That's
had-
the end all be all.
Right.
You gotta want
Right.
more for yourself, because nobody can want more for you than you.
And you.
And I know,
Nobody.
I'm gonna say this. I know you probably
I'm
want.
taking all my shit. Ain't
I'm about to say, I know you probably want to say something, but another thing I wanted to say, elaborate on, is like men and women is two different
That's true.
things. You get what I'm saying? A woman could. I'm gonna say this. A man. We are natural providers, right? And women are natural nurturers.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So we two different things. So a woman, for us to look at a woman and be like, damn, I see this potential in this. Boom. A bitch could stay with a nigga for a year, 2 years, not pay not one dry cent, no rent, cable, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we see the potential, so boom, we going. Women is not about to sit there and stay that supportive over a period of time to change a man or to change this or change that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not.
Because in their mind, he got his shit together.
He's supposed to have his shit together.
That's a fact too, but you just said she stayed with him for a year or something and never paid a dime. That means he's providing. So
we're
how can
naturally
she
like that.
change? How can she change that providing nature if a man's supposed to be a provider, like you just said?
Nah, I'm elaborating
There's
on.
nothing to change.
I'm elaborating on.
The
what
only
she-
thing is, let's have fun.
Nah.
That's the basis
Nah.
of it. If he's a provider and she's nurturing, right? How can she change him if he's doing everything he's supposed
Bro,
to do?
it's more to a man than just.
So let's talk
Provide.
about it. So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about
Because
it.
that's unfair for a
What do
motherfucker.
you want women to understand about a man then? Let's talk about it.
Well,
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah.
Brandon.
Let's hear what you got to say. Let's hear what you got
Go
to
ahead,
say.
Brandon.
This is making me sweat. It's getting real tense in here.
nah. So when it comes to women understanding about a man, it's like you gotta understand. You may have your boundaries, but we have ours, right? But the thing is, women don't respect that, right? So more times than not, they'll step over them bitches because it's be like, all right, I don't give a fuck what he talking about. All right, so my previous relationship, I ain't gonna really, feel me?
We shovel talk. Speak on it. Speak on it. We shovel talk.
You voice to the people.
Tell them speak on it. We shovel talk. We be honest.
Alright, so look. So my previous relationship, if y'all didn't know, like before I met Shorty, I'm not saying that, so get the fuck out of here. Alright, I wasn't like in the best position, you feel me? I was just like, I was down bad, I'm like, alright, whatever. I'm just letting shit ride.
Shout out to the real ones that hold
Factuals.
Facts.
But there's some females that don't respect the boundaries. Like, I ain't gonna hold. She's kind of a manipulator. You feel me? So, she built me up.
You just
A
are.
lot of that.
You can't be kind of
you're manipulative.
Nah, because she's
manipulative.
my fault. You're right. My fault.
You're manipulative.
She Dennis. I ain't gonna hold. So, so she built me. Like, you feel me? Like, she taught me because I ain't gonna hold. I never knew about all this credit shit, all this other shit. Like, she taught me that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Right?
Okay.
But with that came with the fact of I taught you this, but now you owe me, right?
Yeah.
So in her mind, her image was her father. Her only image of a man was her dad. Feel me? And that's what she wanted me to be.
Unwanted expectation, basically.
Exactly. And I'm like, shorty, I can add to that, my nigga, but that's not who I am.
Yeah.
So females don't understand the boundaries of, alright, I'm gonna add to what you want, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna change fundamentally who the fuck I am. So females don't understand it. They're like, oh nah, fuck that nigga, you gonna be who I want you to be. And that's not cool. Feel me?
Yeah, I feel like too, right? Like And maybe it's not all women, but I feel like there is some women that's like this. It's an interesting point that you said, right? A woman that, let's say, you know, a man isn't at his best, right? He's gonna come up, he's trying to do this, do that, he's not at his best, and let's say in a situation, you know, she's the provider, breadwinner, whatever the case may be, right? She's holding shit down. I feel like when that man gets to the point he wanna be, when things get better, he's not what he was before. Now he becomes providing everything. I feel like at some point in time, it do become a thing on a woman where it's like they feel entitled. Like, nigga, you owe me. I built you up. And I'm gonna say this because if that same man, right, decided to pop fly, he better in the situation in life now. Like, why I wanna be? It's over.
Fuck that.
I wanna go find a woman that I want now, right?
Facts.
I feel like that woman he was with would feel like, that's fucked up. I was here. I did this, I did that. And it's like, fucked up. How that's fucked up? I always knew. That man could know all along. I've been wanting to attract these type of women. This is the type of woman was attracted to. Was I there yet in life to get that? No. And you was with me. And I thank you for that. But it's like, how you trying to shame me or tell me I'm wrong for now getting a woman that I feel like is in my caliber and that I want now? I'm not wrong. Y'all all probably seen that movie with Taraji P. Acrimony.
Oh yeah.
And that's around the narrative right there, ladies. Because some people will say they agree with how she acted, and some people will say how she acted was wrong. I feel like in that situation, that was wrong. You feel like this nigga owed you something. When on top of that, I feel like he did good. If we talking about money, he gave you the money. He took care of you. If we gonna take it from the movie and did, you know, that man, real life example, he became better in life. Hey, look, I'm gonna help you out with your bills now. I'm gonna pay you, da-da-da. I don't wanna be with you, but look, I'm gonna get you right.
Cause you was there.
What's your car note? I'm gonna pay the car note, I'm gonna pay the rent, da-da-da. But see, it ain't about that no more. Because see, you don't wanna be with me, nigga. The real it is, you got to where you is because of me. I held you down. I did this. I did that. So now, when you become the man that you are and you knew you was gonna be, they might feel like, nigga, everything I deserve. Who's you to get another bitch now? I was here when you had nothing. So it's like, is that right or wrong?
But you gotta keep in mind, in Acrimony, she left him.
Right. It be that too. That happens in
Her
everyday
family
cases
convinced
too.
her, you need to stop fucking with him, all this other shit. They happily married or whatever, and then left him, and then he ended up blowing up. He gave her the bread, but at the end of the day, she didn't want to leave him in the first place. She left him because she loved her family. Influence her decision. So that's not even on him. He went and got the shorty that fucked with him. Right. She left him. It wasn't even like he got on. It was like, fuck out of here. Right. He got on. It was like, nah, we on, but it was already, you know what I'm saying? It was too late. She chose to leave. So it's like, that's not his fault. She was wrong.
In real life situations, right? Without the movie. And I'm asking y'all, right? Have y'all ever had a girl y'all dated, messed with, you know, y'all was messing with it, whatever, it ended, or y'all stopped dealing with each other? Have y'all ever felt like, and you ain't had to get rich, have y'all ever felt like y'all advanced in life or became better? Yes. And then that
like
ex,
after the...
and that ex end up hitting you back.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Hell yeah.
When things is better on for you in life,
let's
be real. We separate talk, right? Have y'all ever came across that when things was bad with that one, and now things magically got better, and that same person came back, trying to creep back in your life now? So these are real life situations, y'all. What happens?
I'm saying, right? I've been in that situation.
You cute now all of a sudden again. You handsome again. I see you doing your thing.
Well, I don't got motion like that.
I'm about to say.
But regardless.
Let me elaborate back
Yeah,
on
I
that.
mean,
I've been in that situation before.
Okay,
like,
speak
it was
on
like, alright, I had a situation. I was locked up in prison, and I was dealing with this girl and shit. Right, we was together for a fair amount of time, and you know, me being a person I am, like I'm knowledgeable, even though I made my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I own up to it. I set accountability. I am who I am because of those mistakes. Right. You feel me? But at the same time, I seen the potential and what was best for her. So I would explain that to her and try to mold her to see that in herself. Because I'm not physically there, so I can't physically force you to listen to me.
Right.
I only could give you the jewels and you choose to pick them shits up. You get what I'm saying? So now, you fumbled.
Okay.
You wasn't able to pick them shits up. But at the same time, when I came home, I didn't just leave you. You get what I'm saying? Because I felt like, you know what? You've been there for me. So I have to be there for you. You get what I'm saying? Not that I have to, or that I owed you something, because I don't owe you shit.
Right.
But at the same time, me being a man and me being just real, it's like, bro, when I was at my lowest, you was there. You may not have been at your best. You feel me? So now when I get off my shit, I'm going to give you the jewels again. Like, yo, look, so when I got off my shit and I'm giving you the jewels and you still didn't follow the blueprint, that's my opportunity to be like, listen, I did all I can. You get what I'm saying? And then now, when I progressed in life even more, and mind you thought I was just jail talking on this phone. And let's be real, because that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Like, I can be on the phone, like, yo, when I come home, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You feel me? And man, that nigga ain't talking about nothing. He just telling me what I want to hear. And that's what they go off, and that's their mistake. Because when I came home and I popped my collar on them hoes, now it's like, what's up? Like, you want to be with me? And I tell you, and I tell you respectfully, like, you know what? Like, nah, like, I'm not on that time no more. You get what I'm saying? Because I already moved past it. And if I move past in my life to progress, why would I go backwards? And put me back in a predicament trying to help you out when I already tried to do that when we both was at our low. You were supposed to be side by side. I didn't walk in front of you on purpose. You chose to stand at the bus stop. I chose to catch this Uber. I caught this Uber until I got my car. You get what I'm saying? So when I got my car and I'm on the highways rolling, you just now getting in the Uber. You behind, shorty. You can't catch up because I'm too far ahead of you. So there's no need for me to double back, triple back, and go back into that same situation. Because you didn't learn the first time. And even me being a real nigga, you ain't learned the first time, I taught you a second time. You get what I'm saying? And just like the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, that's shame on me. Lord, give me a shot.
Pop that shit! Pop that shit! Pop that shit! Pop that shit!
What they say, you can take a horse to the river, but you can't make him drink.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna elaborate on the original question. What do we want women to know about?
Women to understand about men.
I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Men are logical creatures.
Bro.
Women are fucking emotional.
Say it the fuck again, my nigga.
That's it. It's simple.
I think you need to say that one more time.
Say it one more time,
Men
son.
For the
are
ladies,
logical.
please.
Men are logical creatures.
Thank you.
And women are emotional creatures. Once we're able to blend that shit together, then everything will be good. That's for one. For two, another thing women need to understand is men, we have a solution for fucking everything almost.
Damn it.
Just about.
So when y'all motherfuckers be panicking and your niggas on the phone like, yeah, alright, boom. So alright, boom, we gonna get this done, we gonna do that, we gonna do that, da da da. Don't take that as a slight. Don't take him as him being nonchalant. He just has the fucking solution. Y'all panic over everything because y'all plan for everything to go right for some reason.
No,
Life don't
understood.
fucking work like that. Life do not work like that. Men, when we plan shit to happen, when we plan to do shit, we already expect wrong shit to happen
Every time.
for us to get to our destination.
Exactly.
So when shit go wrong, we already boom, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E.
That's a lot of behind the scenes work that we
We
don't
already
put in
know.
front of our
I
women.
swear to God.
That's
we
why
don't
we
want
not.
y'all stressed.
That's why we don't gotta be on the phone all day, every day, babe. This shit going
tell
on.
me what's going on.
No, we move.
Because we already know, like, yo, bro, this shit just happened. I'm
That's just
tired.
how we operate.
You
I
know,
agree. We
you
next.
know the origin and you know the destination.
Exactly.
How we get there is how
It's
we get
how
there.
we get there.
But I'm gonna make
Exactly.
sure we get to that motherfucker.
But women, nigga, women
They
could
wanna
be
plan
right
every
here
step
and then
on the way.
could plan to go down the street to go to the store and be like, damn, I don't got 50 cent, I don't got this, Niggas gonna be like, alright, I gotta go to the store, I gotta get to work, alright, boom. I don't got this, I gotta make this shit happen. Like we we already making shit happen. We already in our head. We already making shit happen as we go. Like y'all be panicking and we already be on shit. Like, and that's just good. That's real man, good man. I'm not saying every man. I'm speaking for like the type of man I am, the type of man my brothers is. Like we on shit. So y'all gotta just relax.
As the famous saying says, don't panic.
Don't panic. We got it. We holding it down.
I want to answer the question.
And I want to go after you.
What was the question? Sorry.
What do you want women to understand about men?
I just wanted to say this, right? Because I know we, in this division of black men versus black women, I just want to say this. Black men need black women and black women need black men.
Facts.
Like, no
Say it
matter. One more time?
One more time, bro. One more time.
Black men need black women.
Factuals.
Like, it just has to be a thing. Because it's like we sit up here and we just go head to head all the time. Men acting like women, women acting like men, and it's just like that's not even how it's supposed to go, honestly. But that's shit.
But that's a cultural.
I'm gonna tap into that in a second. I want to get deep on this situation because I feel like y'all not really get too deep on that question at hand. Because it's like, what do you want women to understand about men? At the end of the day, this number one. Women has to understand men have feelings too.
Facts.
Let's talk about it. Because at the end of the day, women, like you said, they're real emotional. So sometimes they feel like their emotions overrides a man's emotion. A man may not be able to show that emotion because he's already in his mind trying to figure out
What
the
the fuck we
solution.
do?
The solution to what's going on, but at the same time, that man is feeling all that shit in the inside. So everything is bottled up, and then here she comes with this emotional shit. Oh, we ran out of tissue. Oh my god, bro, go to the fucking store and
buy
get
the
some
fucking
tissue.
tissue.
I'm dealing with. I gotta pay this bill. I gotta pay this bill. I gotta go here, and I gotta do this. The baby need Pampers, and I got 50 cents in my pocket. This is way more real than you saying you need tissue. Bitch, if you don't go use that paper towel, you get what I'm saying? It's like, this is like what females need to understand about a man. You feel me? It's like, bro, I need love too. You get what I'm saying? It ain't always about you who like, oh, I gotta put your needs first. Nah, because I have shit that I need too. It may not be as big or you may not see it as serious. But at the same time, I need this. Like, let's just be fucking for real. You get what I'm saying? Like, females look at dudes who play games on some, oh, you're weird. You're a little boy.
Bro, say it again, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about this shit.
Females that look at dudes who play games as you're weird, you're immature, you're young. But they don't realize that this game takes us out of the main
It's a
reality
decompression
that
from
we,
the world, bro, from
we
the
are
job.
in. You get what I'm saying? Because this reality that we're in, we have to be providers. We have to be protectors.
And that's
we have
all
to
we
be
looked at. That's
emotional stimulants.
Leaders.
Let me say that again. We have to be emotional stimulants because even if we're not feeling at our best, we have to give them that energy so they can feel at their best. So they can go about their day. Because at the end of the day, we're going to make shit happen. So when I'm in the house and I'm playing my game, that's the opportunity for me to be whatever the fuck I want to be. And I'm good at it. So I don't have to deal with the world. I'm tuning that shit out through the headphones. You get what I'm saying? And I'm genuinely having fun and I'm genuinely meeting other people. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy because niggas really don't like niggas. So it's not like we're on the streets and I walk up to you. And mind you, I just said this. If I talk to you or I deal with you, we had to be on some real shit. Like, we had to get locked in. So the fact is, when we jump into that game world, and you like, hey, you got a mic? And then that nigga holler back, hey, you playing and you doing whatever you doing?
Instant friends,
I want to tap into some shit because you just said something that just recently happened to me. We gonna get into it.
Go ahead,
Let's dig. Yo, you mentioned something about like women don't understand like the shit that we go through as far as like the in the real world when we go out here and go to work. I was dealing with this one female, right? She was telling me, yo, like, I need a mom break, right? I need to get away, right? She told me, cause I listen, I be tapped in. She tells me, she wanted to, cause she told me like Christmas was like a thing for her, right? It's so important to her, right? So I said, alright, cool. She said one of the things that was on her bucket list was going to go see the Rockettes. I can kind of see where shit's going. Man, I told you the story before.
Rockettes. That's a play.
Yeah, Radio City Music Hall.
Okay.
In New York. I don't even like New York. I don't even like traveling to New York. I don't even like staying in New York.
Yo, bro,
I drove through this. So my thing was this, right? So I said, alright, boom, right? My first check that I got for my new job. I said, alright, cool, let's do this.
Okay.
So I said, alright, cool.
Respect.
Booked the hotel, got the tickets, and I booked the hotel like a couple days before we was going to to New York. But I had bought the tickets maybe like a week after she said that she wanted to go to Rockettes. I need a mom break. I need a break from, you know what I mean? Cool, I got you. Long story short, we go to New York, traffic crazy.
of course.
Rockettes, 10 out of 10 experience.
That
shit is lit. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is lit.
Go see the Rockettes viewers.
Santa came out, you know what I mean? Old Saint Nick came out. Shit was cool. But through the whole thing, like going through New York, and we was in a tourist area, so it was mad motherfuckers. So dipping and dodging. She got anxiety. She don't even like large crowds. I'm holding her hand, making sure that we get through. We gotta get through.
What?
Type shit, trying
Real
to make
gentleman.
shit right.
Real gentleman.
So, we get back to the hotel after the evening. Wake up the next morning. We go to the mall to go, grab something to eat. We went to American Dream, go grab something to eat. I wanted to try a new spot, but case may be. Still traffic. It's fucked up because we went on a Sunday and the Giants is playing, so traffic. Getting to MetLife and shit. Long story short, get back to the crib, right? Bought a Christmas tree. Put up the Christmas tree. Rearranged my room and everything, just so that we could put a Christmas tree. I ain't fuck Christmas tree. I don't be in a festive mood because once you get to a certain age, you put this shit. Unless you got kids.
Word.
Yeah.
So we get back to the crib. She said, so we put up the Christmas tree. I was like, yo, give me a minute. I'm chilling.
Okay.
So I'm tired. She ain't drive. She ain't do nothing. I drove. I did everything. So I said, I don't really feel like putting up the tree. I wanted to play Hop on 2K with the fellas. You know what I mean? After a long week.
Okay.
A long week catered to you.
Right.
She guess what she hit me with? She said we supposed to.
Wow.
I'm not supposed to do nothing.
Supposed to what?
Put up a tree.
Supposed to what?
Put up a tree.
That shit with emphasis.
Put up a tree. So I said I'm not supposed to do nothing. So I told her, and it's so funny because a couple days before that, there's a situation where I was explaining to her, if you ain't about to put 100% into something right now, then save it, and then whenever you got ready, whenever you got time to put 100% energy into it, then do it then. So I said, I'm at 70%. So if I'm putting up the tree, you get attitude. Put this shit up. I ain't trying to hit none of them motherfucking jingle bells. Just put the motherfucking tree up, put the shit up, and Happy Hanukkah and all that shit.
Ain't no fucking Feliz Navidad.
I'm chilling. So then, fast forward, we ended up breaking up, and she told me that she had an issue with that. I said, why did you have she said, we always get to do what you want to do. We never do anything that you want. You don't ever do anything that I want to do. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, well, when we came back from New York and we came back to your crib and we were supposed to put up the Christmas tree, we didn't want to put up the Christmas tree. I looked at her like,
so
and disregard everything.
Disregard
everything.
I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead.
Women got recency
So
bias.
when we came back from doing what you wanted to do, I ain't want to do something else you wanted to do. It was a problem.
But
You know what I sound like?
women
That's crazy.
women have selective memory.
That's a fucking fact.
They have selective memory.
Snap
No, they know what the fuck be going on.
No.
It makes sense to what they want.
It makes sense to them, bro. They rational.
They have selective selective memory, and I'm gonna stamp that shit with the judge gavel, bang, bang, bang.
Oh, no, I got you.
They got selective fucking memory because they only remember shit that they can put the puzzle piece to. Okay, he said fuck me on February 1st. He told me I'm not shit on February 3rd. He didn't want to answer my FaceTime call at 2 in the morning. Even though, like, you get what I'm saying? So he had to be with another bitch.
Oh yeah.
But she never realized this. February 1st, we went on a date. I paid for everything. Shows you that I'm a gentleman. Everything is coming together.
Held the door open for you.
I held the door open for you. I gave you a Build-A-Bear that said, I love you. I did it all.
We used
I
my
did it
gas.
all. We used my gas.
Chivalrous and everything,
You get what I'm saying? Very chivalrous. And you said, I asked you, hey baby, can you make me dinner? And you told me no.
And that's
The
what
man is
fucking
asking the woman, can you make me dinner? She said no. He's like, yo, like, damn, you can't make me nothing to eat. Fuck you. Fuck your mother. Fuck the dog. She just went crazy. But mind you didn't realize that, bro, we just did the most today.
Yeah.
And all I did was ask you, could you make me a home-cooked meal because I want to decompress. That food that we ate at the restaurant wasn't too good to me. So I'm asking, can you make me something to eat? Oh, then the second day, I just worked a double shift. I got home at 1 in the morning. I did not text you and say I got home because I know you wake up early in the morning to get to work.
Right.
So you call me 2 in the morning. What do you think I'm doing? I'm sleeping. Why did you just curse me out saying I'm cheating? Like, women just have selective memory. Like, in an argument that they could have started or whatever the case may be. And you be like, no, you don't tell me you love me. You don't do this, you don't do that. You're like, yo,
Yeah.
here's the receipt.
Here the receipts go right
Like,
here.
the receipts are right
What you talking
here.
about?
What is you talking about? Oh, you ain't say that because of that. What happened 3 months ago? And like, yo, why are we talking about that?
So this is what I learned, right? I learned.
Selective memory, bro.
It's not. It's that too, but women. It's almost as if women listen. They don't listen. They don't listen
I know
to
what you want to say.
I got you.
They don't
They
listen
don't
to
listen. They
gotta-
don't understand.
They don't listen to
They
actually-
listen to argue
respond.
or debate.
No,
You gotta
they-
say it better. They don't listen to comprehend. They listen to respond.
Yeah.
I say that shit all the time.
I
did
get that too.
That's why I knew what he
I
was
said
This
saying.
is what I
all the
wanted to. No, this is how I say it, right? They don't listen to understand. They listen to infer. So it, like, you can tell them just how you said, like, the selective shit. You did. It's a cause and effect thing. You did this, and so I said this. But when the way she tell it, it's like, no, you did this first, and it's like, no, you did this first. I'm only reacting to what you did. So you blow it up to be bigger than what it is, and it's like but you're not gonna tell me that you slapped the shit out of me. Just like the Krishan Rock shit.
Yeah.
You did all this shit to me, because I called you a bitch, but I call you a bitch all the time.
Right.
But now you making a big deal about it, cause you know what I mean. So it's different, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I have a question, fellas.
Okay.
Right? You know, February 14th is coming up.
Oh shit.
Dang.
Right? You know, Valentine's Day is big for
I'm
ladies.
gonna be in the crib.
And won't get nothing but pussy.
It's huge for
That
ladies.
we had all
Pussy
year.
again? You shouldn't have.
So this like a
The same pussy we done had all year.
half-ass, whack ass.
this like a 2-part question.
Say
Okay.
Right? The first question is, right? If you courting a lady, right? And you take her out to this nice restaurant, you do everything that you're supposed to do, right? Do you feel like you deserve pussy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, it's a 2-part question. Right?
Jesus
That's one.
Christ.
Do you feel like you deserve pussy if you just did the most for that day for this woman that you feel is special for you, right? That's one. And 2, how do y'all view the gender roles to it? Do you feel like Valentine's Day is only for women, or do you feel like the man deserves something too?
I mean,
I feel like it should be both. Cause she ain't just your Valentine, you her Valentine too. Like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Like,
That's
if
my
I'm gonna do something,
saying. That's my saying.
I stole it. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead,
In the pocket.
though. Go ahead,
Put it
though.
in the pocket.
But it's a 2-part question. Go ahead.
But I feel like if you on that type time, and it depends on the relationship you got with the girl. Like, if this y'all first date and y'all Valentine's, you know what I'm saying? You just might not get some pussy because it's like, you know what I mean? She ain't really obligated. But if it's your girl for years or whatever, it's like, bro, come on, bro.
So you feel like she obligated because it's your girl for you?
Nah, obligated, but it's like you more susceptible to getting it.
Yeah,
I feel like you
Let's
not
be real.
obligated to.
No.
I need that pussy.
Because we.
I get what you
It
want.
seemed like you
my
skipping
baby
around.
Nah,
that.
I'm about to.
I don't wanna hear
We
that.
I
talking
feel
about
like
your
you not-
situation. Do you feel like if you just did the most for this girl you've been with for years, do you feel like you deserve some pussy at the end of that night?
Yes.
I think it comes with it though.
Yeah,
I think
bro,
that's really what happens.
bro.
Hold up, you
At the
guys
end
will
of
have your opportunity.
Oh, yeah,
At
you
the end of the day,
I'm
at the end of the
on.
day,
Never mind.
you not obligated to nobody else's body. Regardless of what, I don't care what you did, who y'all are, whatever. You're not obligated to somebody else's body.
That's
their
fair.
body. That you shouldn't feel obligated to anything.
That's real life facts.
Nah.
That's real life facts. That's real life facts. Look. That's real life facts. But we not talking about real life facts. We're talking about you. Do you feel like you're obligated at the end of the night to
No.
this girl you've been dealing with for years?
No.
I think you're fucking crazy.
I think you're capping.
Nah, if we not talking about that, it's fair. Nah, you bugging. You're walling around.
I think you
I ain't gonna hold.
It might not be fair, but
Nah,
you're not
I'm obligated.
to
Who you
somebody
talking about?
else's
Stop
body.
that.
No, I'm obligated. First of
You've
all,
been together for.
Niggas
That's
done
my body.
Niggas
That's your
done
body
less
anymore.
without being Valentine's Day on regular occasions. I felt like, man, that bitch owe me some pussy. You not about to sit here with his question, Swan, on Valentine's Day and say you took that bitch to the spa, y'all went to the movies, y'all ate at Del Frisco. You did everything right that day, and at the end of the night, bitch saying she ain't give you no pussy, and at the end of the night, okay, see you tomorrow, I'll call you.
And don't
what?
fuck around. And don't fuck around to get no hotel.
What you mean I'm not
room
coming
that
inside?
night. And y'all in
Straight
a
up.
hotel room and you ain't
What
getting
you no, Swan, stop, cause I know you. What you mean I'm not coming inside?
nah, that's facts.
Niggas did way more for less. Hotel room. You talking about on Valentine's Day?
bro,
I did
bro.
everything.
You
right.
in there?
Stop, bro.
Hold on.
Stop, Swan,
Exactly.
stop, bro,
Exactly.
stop.
Hold on.
Stop, my nigga, cause that's a lie,
That's my
bro.
boy Jim
That's a
Jones.
lie, bro.
Look,
You not gonna tell me you not expecting no pussy.
Keep the time.
And I know
Let
you're
my boy
hard,
elaborate.
and I know what you do. Stop, bro. Stop.
Hold on.
That's
Keep
some
the time.
bullshit, bro.
Hold up.
You could want some pussy. Do you feel like she owes you?
Yes. Yes, nigga.
Because half the
You
time,
feel like you're not on that,
you don't even want to do that shit.
Stop, bro.
Half the time, you don't even want to do that shit. To be honest.
And
You really don't want to do
wait,
it.
because it was
Be
something
honest.
important. Wait, it was something important in Wavy question. He said you've been dealing with her.
For a minute.
This not just new.
Exactly.
I just met her. Because
It's not no one
I
first
swear to
date.
God, I will feel you right now. I will get that if it's all new.
No,
You learn it.
that's why I
This
said
nigga
just
said
the
if
first
you
date.
dealt with her, y'all dealt with
If
each
you
other.
dealt with each other already and y'all already been fucking, then you kind of.
No,
That's
no
no pussy.
That's
That's
no
no
kinda.
pussy.
There is no kinda.
That's
Ain't
not
no
pussy.
kinda, nigga. Ladies, please.
22 times on some bullshit.
Yes, ladies, please tell us
No.
if he's bugging or
If
not.
you already been fucking and it ain't no occasion, you think she not gonna fuck you on Valentine's?
But do you feel like you're
Yes, so do you
obligated?
feel like you're obligated?
You-
I mean, on that note, yeah.
That's what we said.
He got to ask the
If it's your
question
first time
specifically.
going out and shit like that, you can't feel
Man, fuck that.
He wasn't talking
Fuck that.
Yeah, he
That's
wasn't
what
talking
I'm
about that.
That's
He's
what
real
I said.
specific.
You can't feel
Yeah,
obligated
that's
to
not what
somebody
he
else's
asked
body.
you, Shake. That ain't what he
No,
asked
they're
you.
not gonna yell at you like that.
No, 'cause we all knew that
No,
was cap.
they try to make it seem like I'm capping, but I said
You was.
Yo, that was a wait, that was a real ayo moment. Stop it. That was a real ayo moment.
I said, oh, if you on a first date and y'all just
Yeah.
kicking it
We
for
wasn't
the first
talking
time,
about
then it's like you can't feel obligated.
Man, that
to
shit was
somebody
irrelevant.
else's
Fuck you talking
And
about.
nigga, I'm gonna put it out there right now and say even that's debatable. Cause think about it, right?
Hey, come to cap.
Nah, ain't no cap in this. Ain't no cap in my rap.
Clutch
Imagine,
gonna speak on it. He gonna speak on it.
boom. All right, boom. Let's say we is talking about you going on the first date with a shorty, whatever. You know,
That's
rent the
cool.
car.
We not talking about it.
I'm not
though.
going
I ain't trying to cut you off or nothing. Because at the end of the day, bro, we all men at the end of the day. So that's just like we burn down on the shorty, you like, yo, let me take you out.
Right.
We're not in our mind, it's a possibility we could fuck. But we know, like, bro, like, this bitch don't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But if I'm with you and we got time in, months, years, and I already fuck on a occasional basis, and it's just like, bro, it's Valentine's Day. This is a day where I gotta show you love. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the night, after you done did the most,
Show me some love.
you ain't gonna hit that dick
Cause I'm assuming
But
Valentine's Day you're planning that with somebody you know that you feel like is special enough. Even if you're a single man, if you're spending and planning a Valentine's Day, cause let's be real, if you're having a Valentine's Day date with whoever, you plan it days ahead. Niggas plan it in time. So I feel like with your Valentine's Day partner, it's what's understood and it gotta be thrown out there. You know what I mean?
Unless you just threw the whole vibe off on the date.
Right. But initially, the thinking, and you even telling that person, yo, for Valentine's Day, I got us. Whether it's weeks in advance, days in advance, months in advance. With them knowing Valentine's Day is our thing, come on, we end that shit with a date. D-A-T-E. Dick at the end of the night. That's what it. Am I lying?
What?
Dick at the end. D-A-T-E. You know what the fuck is going on.
On God.
That's the real niggas like that. That's the real though. Nigga, that's the real though.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let them know when you take them on the date. Dick at the end.
But wait.
That's what's happening.
Ain't finished.
Yeah.
Right.
Boom. So in the sense of you expecting something, right? Boom. Let's reverse this odds. Let's reverse this odds, right?
Okay, I like that.
Let's say you do go take a shorty out, and you do fuck on the first night. What's she expecting after that? Once that pussy, once she throw that pussy, what's she expecting? Her bills to be paid. She expecting her feet to be clean.
More frequently calls, texts,
nails. You gotta be on the phone. It's
She
certain
expecting
expectations
you
that
to
come.
be her nigga. That's just the end all be all.
That's basically what it is. So why can't I expect, if it's on the first date, why can't I expect no ass? I done planned out
The
this
first date is crazy to expect some ass.
Nah, hell no.
Oh, say,
Not
okay.
even close.
That happens though.
So let me say.
That
So
shit
let me.
It do. Like I said, it's in your mind.
And that's what I meant.
But you're
That's
not-
what I meant.
you
That's
feel
what I
more
meant.
of a hopeful than
If
it
you
is.
Yeah, then the demand. There's more than
into
a hope than a demand.
That's like rolling.
No.
That's like rolling the dice. Talking about, bro, I'm about to full file, dick them down. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't rolling
No.
the dice. If I'm paying a good amount, I know in my mind I'm going to smash. I know I'm not gonna
Especially
go.
if the telly is at the end.
But look then.
I ain't
Alright,
going
so
nowhere.
look, fellas, we gonna dig even deep before we jump into.
Wait, we all gotta go around the
Yeah,
the couch.
true.
It's Jose.
I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it.
So me personally, right?
Cause I definitely want to answer.
Quick
this
fact.
That's a fact.
Valentine's Day is only celebrated in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a scam.
A lot of shit is scam.
Christmas too.
Life is.
So just because it's a scam does not mean it can't be important to different people.
Especially when
That's true. That's valid.
Women go
They-
easy for
like
Valentine's.
it's more important than their birthday sometimes. Like Valentine's Day is like
Oh, this thing I'm doing ice cream of Valentine's Day.
I
These
don't. I
bitches be
personally
engaged.
don't do any Valentine's festivities. Honestly.
I
Not because I
don't
don't have a bitch, but it's just I just don't. Like
blame you.
even if I had a bitch, I still won't do it because it's like it's just like a day like fucking fake love. All the toxic people come out and be like, no, we weren't arguing yesterday.
Yeah.
I love him.
But
Yeah.
the toxic, I don't believe in that.
That,
You know, that's
yeah, we
That's
go.
what I was
Yeah.
Personally, I don't believe in it, so it's not really a question for
But
me.
ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't believe in it because maybe you view it as this. Why am I going out spending all
And
this
you do
bread
it
on this
every
one
day.
day and I do it every day?
Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's just not me.
I respect that. You comment.
But we don't-
You want to say something else to add to it?
I don't want to cut nobody. I don't think we do Valentine's Day for us though.
Fuck no.
Yeah, of course
I
not.
Absolutely
don't.
not.
Look, now that's your opinion because that's the gender role. Do you feel as though?
That's a good. Yeah.
Do you feel as though men deserve to get treated the same on Valentine's?
Okay, so I want to answer that. If I did celebrate Valentine's Day, I would want to, because me personally, this is why you got to get with somebody or you got to be involved with somebody that understands who you are, right? Because me personally, the way I give gifts it's like if years ago you like, yo, when I was young, I always wanted this action figure, or I always wanted this doll, or I always wanted. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool.
You gonna go out and get it.
30th birthday or some shit. Yo, look, see what I'm saying? And they gonna be on some shit
It's
like,
thoughtful.
you remember. So if I have somebody that's on the same type of time as me, so let's just say for me, if I'm with a female, and I tell, cause I cook, I'm like that in the kitchen.
Why?
So she
Y'all
told
heard
me
that, ladies?
So if
Ain't
she,
like that,
so if I'm telling her like, yo, you know this, that, and third, and she go out her way to be like, all right, cool, we gonna go to Hell's Kitchen, and on me, on her type shit, I'd be like, yo, you ain't know how to do this shit. Get back home, and she like, I got you this apron, I got you some knives. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, it's the thought that.
you know what, baby girl, please.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I mean? But you know, I just think that it's like it's transactional. It's the same type of time money you. It's on the same shit. That's how I feel it should be. I don't think that it should just be like. Of course, like you were saying, like if y'all together for like if y'all been involved with each other for like years, of course I believe that ass is gonna be given at the end of the night. You know what I mean? But you know, I just think that just goes without saying.
I feel like, you know, as far as what you said, Weeby, I feel like, yeah, men should be treated, you know, the same way as women on Valentine's Day. The reality of it is, are we? No. But that don't mean that make it right. What I feel like plays a factor in it is the type of person you're dealing with, being real.
That's true.
If they can do it for you, and being real, the obvious, finances. And I'm saying that because, let's say, you know, you're dealing with a man who getting more money than you. You just gotta be realistic about it. She's gonna do for you what she can't afford to do for you. That's being real. So you can't necessarily look at it like.
But with men, it's the thought, bro.
Right, it is.
It's always the thought.
It is.
It's never
Right.
about money.
Right.
I'm not chasing you to buy me some Balenci's.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not chasing you that. But something like that, you know, that I'm very much into, like bro said, cooking and how to apron it and all, that's very thoughtful. You get what I'm saying? So now, like, you know, like, all right, let's say, for example, me, I'm the type of nigga, like, I'm into anime. Like, I get into it, I get deep, I read the books, everything. You get what I'm saying? So if you come and you give me a phone case with one of my favorite animes on it, I don't give a fuck, that shit costs $5. I'm gonna be so fucking happy, so fucking happy that you brought that to me. Bro, like, baby, please. Two times. Real shit. That's real shit, though. Like, bro, like, you really thought about it. Like, bro, you took time out to go search this shit up, and you really was like, bro, like, I really fuck with this nigga. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't mean to take away from your question, but me personally, I feel like this. I feel like on Valentine's Day, because I'm that type of nigga that, like, I'm thoughtful. Yeah. So it's like, if I know this day means so much to you, just like bro said, I'm going out my way. Like, I'm doing the most. And that's just me. And it's like, I'm not looking for nothing in return, but at the same time, I would love to have that back. You get what I'm saying? So if it don't come, like, don't get me wrong, I'll probably be like a little like, damn, bro. You feel me? But I'm not going to say that out loud. You feel me? I'm going to chuck that up, and I'm going to continue on. You feel me? But if you did do it, because like bro said, men plan for more than one. You either gonna do it or you ain't. But I got a plan for both of them motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? Because if you did it, now I mean, I'm gonna eat the shit out that pussy tonight. You feel me? But if you didn't,
Get off the bone.
I'm still gonna eat the shit out that pussy. You get what I'm saying? Like that's just how that shit
find
goes.
a way to work my shit
I'm just
out.
gonna find a way to get it done. Now me personally, if I done did all of this and I know I'm doing the most, the least you could do if your ass ain't buy me no motherfucking gift. Now, I'm not expecting you to go out and buy me roses and shit, because I don't know how I would feel about that. And I'm just being real, because that's just me as a man. It might be a pride thing, it might be whatever, but I don't know about you showing up to my crib talking about let's go to dinner with roses and a card and chocolate and shit and court me like I'm some
drop kick you.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about if a woman proposed to marry me. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I tell you no. I don't know if I feel like a bitch. I don't know if I feel special. Who knows? But I'm saying, at the end of the night, though, the least you could do, because I'm going to feel like, bro, I need some ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the least.
Okay.
They're very easy.
So it's something real interesting you said, which sparks, another question for me, right? For y'all boys. And even the viewers that's watching. This is a real thing that I really want to know, and I want y'all honesty. I want to really dig deep on this last question, right? And it's going off of what Wavy said. So, with that being said, right, how do y'all feel far as gender roles? In the sense of, do you think there is a such thing as gender roles? A woman supposed to be doing this. A man is supposed to be doing this. Or do y'all think things should be 50-50? There is no such thing as gender roles. How do y'all feel far as gender roles in the sense of, how do y'all set any woman y'all deal with in y'all lives and things like that? Or if you don't deal with somebody, how a person you potentially want to deal with, do you expect going into dealing with somebody, is there like a gender role thing? Like, look, I'm supposed to be doing this, you supposed to be doing that. Or nah, we pretty much, if you do this, then I'm supposed to be doing this too. Or how do y'all feel, and just in general, far as gender roles?
Let me start.
Okay.
I got it.
I was about to say, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. You want to go?
Go ahead, boss. I got you after.
When it comes to gender roles, right? I feel like it's gender roles in selected things.
Talking on it, okay.
The reason why I say that, right? Because I'm a man. I'm a man first. I don't know how to be nothing else.
Right, I agree.
Now, with a man comes emotion, feelings, love, hurt, sadness. It comes just like any other person. So how the fuck could you put me in a category that says I'm not supposed to have that because I'm a man? I don't agree with that.
Nope.
Now, just like a woman, I'm not going to sit here and say a woman's supposed to be in the house cooking, cleaning, and that's all she's good for. Who the fuck am I to say that? That woman is an independent thinker. She's an independent individual. So she can do whatever she puts her mind to. Now, when it comes to a relationship, you get what I'm saying? I think certain things need to be gender specified as far as like, you get what I'm saying? Your job is to be a woman in this relationship, and my job is to be the man. At the end of the day, you support me and I support you. But my job is not to switch that dynamic and I'm crying all day just because you want to be all butch and tough. No, I need my woman to be soft. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm walking around with this chip on my shoulder, feeling like I have to prove to the world that I'm going to get shit done. And that's just a fact. Now, don't get me wrong, my woman may feel like the same way, but her job is to be soft. You get what I'm saying? She's supposed to be soft because at the end of the day, your softness and my hardness, all you doing is making me soft and vulnerable for you. And then we come together and we lock that in and we understand, like, you know what? The dynamics of the world is hard out there, but in this zone in our home, we find peace. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I see it as far as gender specification. You feel me? Like, my girl wasn't born with balls.
Right.
So you could never do things that a man do. Don't get me wrong. You could play sports like the best of men. You could do a lot like the best of men. But the number one fact is you could never have balls and I could never have pussy.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you have to be a woman and I have to be a man. That's just how I see it.
Okay.
My viewpoint is like probably extremely different. So all y'all probably met my mom, so that's why my viewpoint is different. My mom is strictly 50-50 down the middle. If y'all never met my mom, she's strictly 50-50. It may not look like it, but she expects.
50-50 in the sense of what?
So, alright, not to promote my business out there. My mom is the breadwinner of my household. Like, point blank period, ain't no if and buts about it.
She gonna whoop your ass when you get home.
She definitely gonna whoop my ass. 5 foot of terror. I don't want no smoke. But she expects my stepfather to handle what she can't do. So when it comes to cars, when it comes to anything that has wrong with the crib, or whatever the case may be, shit like she can't do, right? Like it's 50-50. So she expects that. But he expects her to handle the finances because that nigga sucks at it. You know what I'm saying? So they split it down the middle. No matter what it is, it's 50-50. So with me, that's kind of what I expect because that's how I was born, that's how I was raised around. So gender roles to me is like, if you expect something, I expect something too. I don't want you to feel as if you got more power with me, and I don't want to feel as if you got more power with me because sometimes that kind of gets to the point. Like sometimes the female feel like, oh man, I got more power with this nigga because I do more than this nigga. But and that's how and the niggas think the same exact way. Oh, I do more shit than she does, so I should be able to control whatever the dynamic is of this relationship. I don't view it that way. If it ain't 50-50 down the middle, I kind of just be like, I don't want it because it's like you expect me to do something. Sanction. I expect you to do something as well. So if it's not the same, I don't really. It's just like I don't like it because it's just like gender roles is just like fuck out of it. Like 50-50. If it ain't 50-50, it's just like deuces. But that's just me.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I guess the way Bro was saying, like the way he was raised, like the way I seen my dad, you feel me, and my little brother, like they handle business. So it never really dawned on me like to go to a restaurant like yo, like you got half on the bill. It never dawned on me.
Yeah,
like that.
and that's a good.
You get what I'm saying?
I was gonna say it's a good point.
And
that
I'm not
made.
knocking the
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
knocking the 50-50.
That's how your race play.
Because if a woman wants to do 50-50, then okay. Like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say no. That's more money in my pocket or more money that we can have going to this other shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking that. But I also feel, bro, too. Just because I'm paying or providing, I'm not gonna feel like I got more power over you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not here to control nobody.
I'm really not.
You feel me? I got you here with me because I want you here, like the support.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I want my woman to be soft because you're teaching me something that I can't teach myself.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Like, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think no man can really teach themselves how to be soft or vulnerable.
Fuck no, I know I can't.
I
Well,
just
especially depending on how you grew up.
like
I mean,
Bro.
yeah, and this was kind of gonna be, you know, my outtake on it. When it comes to like gender roles and things, I feel like, with me personally, Cash, what I expect out of things is because you know the household I grew up in, and even just growing up in the streets, right? I don't really expect anything from anybody, right? And with that being said, having a woman and even being a father is just an instinct to provide. Any woman I be with, I personally don't expect a 50-50 split, right? Just me personally, I don't expect a 50-50 split. I'm fine with, you know, taking majority of the weight. You know, maybe it's a thing in my head where I feel like I'm supposed to, or a man is supposed to, or whatever. And I ain't saying this right, because it cannot be, but this is, you know, my personal thing. I feel like a man is supposed to hold, you know, the finances down. Even if I take it to biblical terms, I feel like a man is supposed to, you know, hold down financial things, and the woman's supposed to be the other things. But me personally, I don't really expect a 50-50 split with a lot of things. I'm cool with holding down bills. I'm cool with providing for children if we have them. I'm cool with being there 100% for you, you know, emotionally. Everything. Locked in with you 100%. And as my woman, I expect the slack of the little bit of things I yearn for and need, I expect those things from you. On a, you know, more so, you know, inspiring to, you know, equally being there for me emotionally. Just the little thing. I feel like with men, right, it be for us, like you say, Wavy, it's the little things for us that matter to us. It's like we would carry the world on our shoulders
If we could.
or die trying to do that shit. We would take that for our women. Or anything we love, we would do that shit. But in return, it might be that one little thing we need. If I'm carrying a motherfucking world on my shoulders, the only thing as men we might ask you to is, damn baby, move that rock out my way so it can make me walk easier. I'm carrying this shit, just move that shit.
Yeah.
Or I'm about to stop real quick, put the water in my mouth so we can keep it chucking. So, and I'm that type, I don't mind carrying the weight. I'ma get it however it is, I gotta get it. do my best and I struggle and provide for us and do all those things, but it's the little stuff that a nigga might want to come in, you know, in the house too and might appreciate. A quick little back rub. Damn, I ain't even asked for this shit. I probably didn't even know I needed it. Might have wanted it, but it feel good. She gave me the back rub, asked me how my day was, got a hot meal. Everything is taken care of. It's the little shit that personally can I do for myself? Yes. But it's like, it's the little stuff like that hits home and it's like, you know what? I had a long, shitty day. I did everything I could. I had a long, shitty day. And it's your job, I feel like, when I get in the castle to where I live, to build me back up or help me build back up for the next day so I could go back out there and be strong. Because I feel like, and I feel like women feel like if they're not doing as much as the man, y'all not as important. But I'm here to tell you, just because you feel like you're not paying all the bills like him, that don't mean you're not as important, because your job and what we need you to do is as important too. Because the nigga might come in, you don't know what that nigga dealt with today. And I'm telling you, I'm a man, I know it. And come from the streets, all of us. We deal with a lot and come right in here, and we could have did some shit that day. And you could have came right in that house and like, damn, baby, how was your day? No, it was okay. It was fine. And you don't know what this nigga just went through. And we gonna keep it P and keep it like, no, it was okay. And dealing with a lot. And it's your, I feel like that's your part now, to where it's your job, to where it's like, you know, even if you think he needs it or not, then encourage him. Build him back up, do this and that. Because when we hit the ground running, And when we out that door, it's like we need to be a certain type of way.
Yeah.
And if shit is all fucked up and out of whack, I can't go out the door and be the best me I could be because I'm worried about other shit that threw me all out of whack. So when you giving that 100 in the house, I can go outside and be productive as I can.
And you could go against, you could go against the world. You could go against whatever, as long as you come home with that comfort.
For us, and I feel like it's not a gender role thing, so I feel like all of us, I feel like we're in agreement with that. We can take a lot of shit, but it's the little stuff for us that help us just keep going. And ladies, I don't ever want you to feel like if your man making more money than you, or you feel like personally sometimes in your life you're not where you want to be, you're not in the career you want to be, but you dating a man, you doing the best he can, you doing the majority of that. I'm not as an equal as him, because you are equal. You just playing your part a different way. You was so blessed enough, because I don't think I look at it, you was so blessed enough where God put somebody in your life to do everything. He paying the bills, he doing this, he doing that, to where that's how your life was set up. Maybe that's your call. You wasn't meant to do all that. He put that person in your life for a reason. Maybe you was meant to take care of the kids. Maybe you was meant to do this and do that. And that's your role. Just because you're not making that much money, you're not paying the bills, you're not doing this, doing that, you're not outside all day, you're not doing anything to make you feel like you're less important than that man, because you're not. Because what you could be doing is giving him the exact thing he needs to help him, and that is as important as what he's doing.
So I'm gonna say this,
and he feel like that's enough.
So
you don't have to do more.
So before I answer the question, I just want to say this, right? I think to cook, to clean, to pay bills, it's what you should do as an adult. So that ain't really I'm bringing this to the table.
Right.
It should just be a thing, because you're a fucking adult.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's right.
But let's be fucking for real too. A lot of people don't know how to be an adult.
Right. But that's not nobody's fault, but their parents. But they also can learn from
OGs.
You can. I mean, we can get into that too. But I'm not even gonna say it's a 50-50 thing, right? Okay. It can be a 50-50 thing. Okay. It can be a 60-40 thing. It can be a 90-10 thing, right?
I agree.
Like you said, it's basically what role you play in that situation. So for me, if it's like, if I'm making the money, but I'm not that good at math, or I'm not that good at numbers, but she a math wizard,
Right.
you take care of it. You know what I mean?
I agree with that too.
So I just think that it's not always a 50-50 thing with me. I do truly believe that there are gender roles.
Right.
But it's just you just play your role. Like we were just talking about LeBron, right? There's role players, right? You play defense, and that's all the fuck you do.
That's your job.
You sit in the corner and you just wait. As soon as the ball gets in, you shoot the ball, bro. Don't say nothing to nobody else. You just be ready, right? You play your role. Okay. Don't do nothing else, because if you do something else, you'll fuck up the plan.
Yeah.
You'll fuck it up. Yeah. So if this is how I see it, I don't really like to use this word, right? If he's an alpha and you an alpha, a man most likely is going to know how to be in a room with another alpha, because you got alphas that are bosses, and other leaders and shit out in the real world, right? And if she's an alpha, she's only going to try to mimic an example of what an alpha is, which is most likely going to be a man. Not to say that there aren't any alpha women, but if it's alpha man and alpha woman, but the women don't know how to be what an alpha man, it's just going to be butt heads. Mm-hmm. And I think one of the main things that a man needs is tranquility, a sense of peace. You come home, and I ain't trying to argue with you, right?
That's my favorite phrase.
It's just a role you have to play. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. But at the end of the day, I do think that there are certain things that are meant for men, and I do think that there are certain things that are meant for women. You just have to figure out what the fuck it is. Because it's somebody for everybody, but you might not just be that person.
I agree with that 100%, as far as gender roles go. Because even from the beginning of the time, I feel like, just like how I just saying earlier, boom, like, women are natural nurturers and men are natural providers. Not saying that that's all we can provide to the world, to this female, but we're just natural providers, they're natural nurturers. So I honestly think there are gender roles, because it's certain, like in the world, it's certain shit that women can do and it's certain shit that men can't do.
Right.
And piggybacking off of what you said about the alpha, don't take this wrong, ladies. I don't feel like there's an quote unquote alpha woman. I feel like there's an alpha and there's a beta. I feel like women are naturally, everybody in this room are just alpha males, period. We gonna go out there, we gonna hunt, we gonna go get that bag, you feel me? Women are comfortable being the rib, the backbone, the side. So that's what role they have. I feel like that's the role they should play, that's the role they have to play.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Like, women, they go out here, bust their ass, they hustle too, they got kids, whatever the case may be, but they can't do it how we can do it.
Wait.
This is statistic.
Single man.
This is statistic for
wait.
you know that, right?
But wait.
Yeah, and I was about to bring
Hold
that
up,
up too.
cause I got a question. I got a question to stop you for that, right?
Yeah.
So what
I'm
happens,
ready for
right?
the smoke.
You're a natural alpha, you're working, you're providing, you're doing everything. What happens when you lose your job? That woman can't become the alpha?
No,
we're not saying that she can't become the alpha, but that's a role.
Wait, time out, because he said that she can't become an alpha.
It can't be two alphas in the house.
You're right, but do you feel like if you are down and out, right, and you need her to do the same thing, have the same energy that you had because you're down and out now, you don't think she can take the lead role?
No, that's beta.
Alpha isn't better than you.
That's
something you can't change.
There's
I don't give a fuck
confusion.
who you is.
I think there's confusion, right? Well, let me to clarify.
Am I tripping?
No, this is what I'm saying. Because it's almost as if you're saying finances make you alpha.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying if you're down and out to the point where like you're bad on finances, and then because let's just be real, if a man can't provide, like take care of his business, get money, then everything else falls off. Let's just be real. I can't lead you to the next point if my money ain't right, because my mind is on that. A man, like, not saying a man can't be a good father without money. He can, but it'll be hard as fuck.
But it's not always about money.
I understand that, but just hear me out though.
I'm listening.
Right? I want to be a good father, right? Now, I want to take my kid to this place or that place, or my kid says he's hungry, or she says she's hungry. I don't have nothing to be able to feed you or give you. So I feel like I'm not that alpha, or let's just be fucking for real. You feel like you're not a man because you can't take care of your kid.
When a man can't
You
provide,
understand?
yeah.
So at the end of the day, if that man can't provide, because that's his soul nature from the rip, from being born, he's meant to provide and have creation. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To
So it
pass
still
that-
sounds like
So
fucking nigga gotta have money to provide.
I feel like
Because I don't agree with that.
Well, then fuck it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I feel like this. But what I'm saying is though, he said a female can't take that leadership role.
And
I agree.
when you
feel
finish,
like-
I'm gonna
I feel
elaborate.
like-
There's no way she can.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because in reality, females, again, as we said before, females lead with emotion. We lead
That's
with logic.
That's
Alright,
understandable.
so an alpha
But
leads with
no
logic.
That's not true.
More times than not.
Because you're trying to say that just because a man is an alpha, he can't be emotional as well.
But that,
No,
again,
no,
that's
he
not what I'm
can.
saying. That's not what I'm
Alright,
saying.
y'all finish. Let me
Again.
finish elaborating on.
Yeah,
what
let
I
us
was
finish
saying.
it. We didn't
Let's just
finish
say
it.
this real quick. Emotional and sensitive are two different things.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely.
I just want to say it. Go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead.
okay, like I was saying, there can't be two alphas in the house. Y'all always gonna bump heads. When has there ever been a relationship where the woman was the alpha and the man was the beta and that shit worked? There's never gonna be a time. And elaborating on what you said, all right, boom, a man is the alpha, boom, he down now, he down bad, or why can't the woman be the alpha? No, she's always gonna be beta, but a woman has to be that red, that backbone. So if I'm down and out, I don't got shit, I'm still the alpha, but you coming in, you gonna be my red, you gonna be my backbone, you handling the shit that I can't handle at the time, but that don't make you above me, that don't make you the alpha. And I feel like that's the problem with like men and women in this society, because men want to be sassy as hell, zesty as hell. These niggas these days is wild, and girls today, I don't need no nigga. Bro, imagine this. Let's say I don't got shit at all, right? If I become a millionaire tomorrow, the first thing I'm gonna think about, all right, boom. My daughter gonna be straight, my baby mother gonna be straight, my wife gonna be straight, my family gonna be straight. The moment a female get money, what that bitch saying? Oh, I don't need no nigga.
I'm out.
I don't need no nigga for this. I'm independent. I'm an independent black woman. I'm an independent
It's
woman.
hot girl summer.
You get what I'm saying?
City girl.
We two different creatures, nigga. When we get into our bag, my nigga, we provide the world with shit. We give substance to the world. When females get money, get paid, they not looking to be no alpha nigga. They looking to be independent into what they can do, what they can provide for their kids.
But I agree.
We look at
I
what we
agree
can do
with
for
that.
others.
But I feel like as well that if I'm an alpha and I'm down and out, whether it's emotional, financial,
Yeah.
whatever, and that woman could step up. I'm not saying she's always going to be the alpha, but I feel like at that moment she can
She
become
gotta
the
take
alpha,
that role.
and I can be that. Like I
The
can be the
beta.
support.
Okay.
I feel like that. I can be the support until I get back.
Yeah,
where I
yeah,
need to be.
I understand.
That's valid. That's
And
valid.
then when that shit comes, that natural role automatically.
Yeah.
comes out.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That makes
I
sense.
feel that.
The animal kingdom, lions, lioness. Yeah, that's how they are.
I feel it's just more of a there's certain things men do, certain things women do. Not that you're supposed to do it or you have to do it, but it's just certain things that naturally happen, like with the male-female thing. But I feel it's more of, it's not a 50-50 thing, but it's more of compromise. Sometimes we could 50-50. Sometimes I could be 80, you could be 20. Sometimes I might need you to be 80 and I'll be 20. It's just, it depends
That's a
on
better way to
how,
explain what I was saying.
it depends on
Y'all know
how
what I said.
y'all go
No,
about it.
Yeah,
It's a lot of what Zay said. It just depends on how the situation is, because not everything gonna be perfect. And then, like you said, a man might be on for who knows how long, but if he fall off, she should be able to hold it down until he get back right. That's your role. You feel me? Like, I'm a lead, and if I need you to lead at the time, cool. All good leaders know how to follow.
True. Yeah.
So you gotta, sometimes you're gonna have to follow. Sometimes you might not have to. You might not have to ever. But if you ever come to that situation, you won't know you're a great leader if you can't follow. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta meet in the middle. So everything not gonna be 50-50 all the way.
Do we have time for another question?
That's a great point.
I got nothing else to do.
But with that being said,
Wait, do we have time for another question?
not at this point. With that being said, I'm sorry. With that being said, we said a lot of great things. We said a lot of great and real things. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please comment and let us know
what y'all think about, what we said, what y'all agree on, what y'all don't agree on, just y'all opinions in general. Cause at this segment now, we're about to jump into the domino table and hit y'all with the domino effect.
Alright, y'all, we back again at the domino table. We about to jump into the domino effect. And the topic of this week is the age difference. How this generation that we was born in and the generation now missed out on a lot of things. So let's talk about it.
Shit. I want to kick it off with even the smallest thing, to start small. The phones. The phones that we had back then, the phones we have now is obviously different. But yo, what I miss the most, the realer it is, I miss them sidekicks.
It's the best one ever created.
Sidekicks was fire.
You can't tell me otherwise.
I beg to differ that
You can't tell me
Sidekicks
that
was
Blackberry
fire.
was
I don't know.
Blackberry
Blackberry had a whole.
I had a
bunch.
Blackberry, don't get me wrong. I had a Blackberry. And I also had a sidekick. If I'm telling you right now, I'm taking the sidekick.
You had a sidekick, that means you had AT&T. Change your service.
BlackBerry probably had more of an impact than Sidekick. Sidekick had a little short stint, but BlackBerry took a weight like that's
The
BlackBerry took a
touchscreen
wave,
Blackberry?
Niggas remember
The
8?
flip phone Blackberry?
Sidekick was able to get duggy with it because they had the Sidekick ID.
And the slide.
They kept making them. Sidekicks was fire, bro.
And they had the slide.
They had the error.
It was
They
raw.
did have the slide.
They had the
It was
slide.
Ain't nothing beating out the
They
chip.
had the. That shit
The
was
chirp
fire.
was...
Y'all know the Motorola chip?
Wait, like...
The
The
Black-
chirp.
You used to have to.
Bro.
You had to just chirp straight through, and that way you never spent your dollar.
You
What?
busted right through a nigga shit.
Hey, yo, I ain't
With
gonna
the
hold
Soldier Boy
you. I ain't gonna
ringtone.
hold you.
Putting that shit next to the phone,
Hey, yo.
the TV like.
Like,
Hey, yo,
tell you through the phone.
I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know iPhone got chirp too?
Yeah, it do.
Yeah.
It do walkie talkie.
That
It do. That's
walkie-talkie.
what
With the
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
Apple Watch.
What's up?
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
Yeah, you can do that.
Apple Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a watch.
Apple.
It's
Word.
fire though. Like,
But that was just like the chirp. You had to have a chirp.
Bro, it's real.
The other motherfucker had to have a chirp for you not to spend.
I was-
But I will say this though.
Yeah.
The chirp, that shit was real impactful. Look how many, 20 years later talking about that. The wave, I ain't gonna lie, the wave that the chirp had, bro, the idea of that was fire, bro.
That shit had the streets.
You probably, you couldn't even be in
Even
the
as a
streets
young
and
kid,
have
having a chirp was-
That shit had the
was-
streets.
Yeah, it was like a. I don't know. That shit was a street trophy like that. You had a chirp, nigga. You
It's not on there.
Stuck.
It is on me, right?
Yeah.
That shit had the streets, bro.
Nah.
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Ain't nothing like running home to watch cartoons at the phone.
Boy, what?
God.
Don't even hit the house phone, bro.
It's a
Bird, don't hit the house phone.
It's a bittersweet.
You already supposed to be calling after
Yeah,
9 in
the
the
house
first place.
phone.
Well, yeah.
Don't hit the
I
house
was-
phone.
Hold up.
Say that again.
Hold up. My man said it's bittersweet.
It's a bittersweet thing for
Let's
me
hear it.
because
Running home to catch the cartoon.
no, because it's like only thing that come to my mind is Avatar, right? The Last Airbender, right? Where
You was running home to catch Avatar as opposed to Static Shock, Dragon Ball Z.
Any fan?
bro, I was watching the reruns on motherfucking Channel 11 in the morning, so I'm watching Static Shock. Like Avatar, bro, or like that, or the Drake and Josh movie or some shit like that, bro. Where it's like now, like Netflix, it just gives you, it just gives it to you, like all 8 episodes and shit, one season.
That's facts.
And it's just like that binge watching shit is cool, but
I can't do binge watching.
you watch it, you be binge watching this shit. Next thing you know, it's
You
3
bored.
days will pass. So.
But even right, even besides, cause that's a good point what we be saying, right? Even besides just the cartoons, y'all, cause I want us to dig deep to think just how much shit changed between our generation and the new generation that's after us. Even teenagers, they teenagers now, but they missed out on.
They ain't even teenagers, bro. They just...
The teenage parties we had?
Right, like
Bro, the
they
house
missed out
parties?
on a lot.
The house...
Awa O,
Oh, well, it was crazy.
Yo.
Feel me, Prince, all that shit.
Wisdom Ballroom?
I was about to say what was crazy, yo. That's
Used to be in that
Nigga,
bitch
on
money.
Christmas and Thanksgiving, bro, I'm dead.
Bruh,
bro.
the
Or
things
street team
that
dances?
was.
I mean the street teams.
Yeah.
What was it? Illmatic?
They had JK. They had mad different, bro. Even selling party tickets back in the day was probably the highlight of niggas' lives. Like that.
My
shit
man's was an Illmatic. He's like, yo, bro, that shit fire. I'm like, yeah.
But even so let's take it to even just the littlest neighborhood shit, y'all. What about manhood?
Manhunt.
Hopscotch, double dutch. Like,
I don't know how to jump rope because of double dutch.
what about those little things that the kids don't do no more that
go outside.
we got the experience.
They just be like, here's the phone and swipe, nigga.
Niggas ain't never played cans. Cans was lit.
It's like kids.
Cans was it. Bro, niggas don't see me in cans.
Niggas play basketball with any. You could have a fucking
Whatever
brick
it was.
and a creek. Niggas play ball with anything.
That shit was game 7 of the
That shit did not
finals,
matter.
everything.
It's like kids would much rather look at somebody have fun on their phone.
Yes, and actually be in the action.
But then it's like when they do it, they feel like they gotta record it, so it don't even really come off as authentic and genuine.
Like, bro, that shit. Man.
Like, we was doing it because I felt like not only was it the only option, that was literally fun.
We
to
ain't
us.
had
fun
shit
as
else
hell.
to do, bro.
You know what I mean? Even riding bikes. They don't ride bikes no more. Nigga, putting that bottle in the back of your bike and make sound like a dirt bike. Let me just show y'all real quick how privileged niggas is, right? Especially if you live in the South, because y'all all hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Them fucking motorbikes.
Bro.
And these niggas coming up off motorbikes. Niggas, we was putting CNC shit in the back of our bike that sound like that because we wasn't having no fucking motor. Nigga, it wasn't no motorbike, nigga.
Water back there.
We wasn't doing
Put it in
that.
the back,
So we
right?
jumping in the Ace now. They having them shits off the rip. They ride down Lions ass chest with a motorbike, nigga. We was stealing niggas' bikes, taking off 50 Cent. Mind you, 50 Cent at the time CNC to put in the back of the fucking bike the sound of motorbike.
We committed
shit ain't even 50
acts.
Cent no more on the
Or
course.
quarter
Shit's
juices.
79 cents.
You fucking with the quarter
now,
juices.
man.
Hey, yo,
Nah, them quarter juices was it.
the 25-cent pack of nacho cheese seeds.
Oh,
We
man.
got real. We never getting this time back. Like,
Ever.
this on this, we never getting this time back.
And they never gonna get to experience buying 2 bags of chips.
For
and
$1.
a juice for $1.
What? Big burst, nigga.
A big,
Big burst,
not a
nigga.
quarter
Was
juice,
lit.
nigga, a big
Niggas came out the store like, yeah, nigga.
Big burst 50
Big
cent.
burst
bro.
was lit.
No, I
doing?
legit.
You
When
not-
I look at my dollar and be like, damn, what the fuck can I get? Like,
That's-
you really have
he was
to
excited.
make
You had
like, a
options.
sound decision. Like, do I get
Yeah.
chips?
You can get 2 cakes, the soda, you can get the chips with the soda, you can
And
combination
don't
that
don't
shit.
get no allowance or no shit. Be with your
What?
friends. I got the whole hood.
It's
My mom gave me $5.
Yo, niggas, yeah, just give what you want.
Nigga, I'm hitting the school. I'm hitting the store before school, giving out bubble tape, nigga. I'm having everybody fight. Let me some
Fact,
bubble
that took
tape.
some bubble tape here.
Got the
And I
little
was
shorties.
big-
I'm giving everybody the bubble tape, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
I ever was different, bro.
Back when stuff was actually
Accessible
good. When a
and shit,
honey
good.
bun was 50 cents, bro.
The ice one too. The
Word.
good one.
Bro,
Oh,
nah,
ice
when I was
cream.
feeling
Ice
spicy, I got the ice honey, but I'm like, yeah, I need that.
Now it's like, alright,
Alright.
boom. I'm feeling spicy. I'm gonna get this $2 honey bun.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna pay $2
Oh,
for shit. I don't even want it, bro.
Like, yo, let me ask
And
you-
they're not even as good as they was back then.
It's
they're
just
not.
ass.
They're not. Let me ask y'all this.
Cereal or nothing.
What was your favorite icy?
Freeze the freeze.
Oh,
The
25 cent.
Oh my God. Wait.
And then alligator on the logo.
Best
What
flavor was the
flavor?
white one. Exactly.
The
Exactly. White one.
Exactly.
The white one.
Y'all not-
Nigga,
Hey,
What you
Y'all
saying?
remember the
Stop.
mystery
Stop.
airhead, bro? When the
Stop.
white one
The
came
white
out?
one. That was
mystery
that shit
airhead,
was lit.
bro.
That one was
nigga,
lit.
if
But
you
y'all
was
like showing
really
that
from
coconut.
the hood though, you was taking that icy, cutting that shit in half,
Which is-
giving it to your homie,
The-
your partner, nigga.
the
You
whole-
splitting that
You
bitch.
used to
The
tell
whole block
Poppy,
had
you
you
used to
shit.
tell Poppy, yo, split that. He used to get the razor blade.
Everything.
Even back to y'all talking about like the bikes and shit, bro. You niggas used to steal bikes.
With the stunt pedals in
pegs
the
on
back.
it.
With the stunt
If
pedals
your
in the
bike
back.
had the
It's a nigga in the
pegs.
front, a nigga in the back.
Look,
Oh, we
I'm
out.
over here.
Oh,
Somebody
we out.
shit. It's 4 niggas
What's
in one
wrong
bike. We
with
going
this,
to the
though?
hood. Everybody's.
No, we on a mission. No, we on a mission. Like, we on a mission.
I'm exaggerating. man. Y'all exaggerating.
I used to do that.
We all
niggas
Bree is a
on-
drag.
Yes.
That's crazy. Your leg's strong as hell.
Nigga, you
I was on the back.
never
I was on the
got a
back.
bike. Nigga, on the place, literally is sitting on the handlebars, nigga.
I was on the back.
Bro, first
You
off,
can't see, so the
first
nigga in
off,
front
one
was
nigga-
like,
Yo,
you got it right.
yo,
Bro, yo,
Yo, slow down, nigga. We
No,
on
it's
the
fast.
fast.
Listen,
bro.
Mongoose
It's
is
on
the
me.
Cadillacs of all those bikes.
Oh, Mongoose was it.
Mongoose.
If you had a Mongoose,
Ferrari, nigga.
Exactly, it's me. And
Hold on. I ain't
If you had a Mongoose,
There you
niggas is looking at you like,
What
yo,
y'all put
you
out?
really got a Mongoose.
Right here.
if you
And
had
the
a
Huffy.
Mongoose,
The Huffy was the mountain bikes and shit. The
yeah.
Mongoose was the you knew you was working with something.
You know what you was about to
And,
go.
and you gotta spray paint the bike before you just
So
be
niggas
riding
don't know
around
it's yours.
stealing that shit. Yeah.
Niggas was committed criminal
All my
acts
bikes is
for
black.
fun.
I'm
Steal a
black out all my
bike
shit.
and spray paint that shit so nobody
Hell.
knows who bike it is.
Niggas committed criminal acts for fun.
But you know, in all seriousness, too, to play devil's advocate, we do gotta say, you know, things do change with time, but it's still just the simple fact of two being that things change. Like, for example, right? Even back then in the summer, it was lit, but it was like your parents had a certain set of rules for you, especially being young. It's like, yo, be home before streetlights come on.
Facts.
Nowadays,
Like,
they be outside whatever the fuck you want. But with that, we got to see even how things change with to the point. Because we saying kids don't get to experience that, but it's like, if we being real, it's like, can they? You know what I'm saying? Look how much shit changed even with crime. It's like, shit is real,
yeah,
bro.
the crime is getting worse.
Do you trust your kid to go off the block now? You gotta think even with sexual acts, male, female, you might have a little son, little daughter. Yes, was we having sex even young? Yes.
It
But
was.
Not me.
it's real now. Like, bro, these kids with media, movies, all this is moving just so fast. It's like, you trust your kid to be in the house before streetlights come on, and it's like,
Nah.
But
They
at
so
that same
grown
time,
now.
though, we gonna look at
we
the-
was kids. This is one thing I'm
Yeah.
gonna say. We was having fun. We was kids. We did a lot of kid shit, but now it's they kids, they babies, but they grown.
Bro, they do.
We
But
gonna
I
be
feel
real.
like-
They
I
ain't
feel like
grown.
I feel like we gonna be. I don't want to get stuck into that into the like the mindset where we thinking like because everybody gonna have that mindset. Our parents gonna say how they grew up was the best.
Right.
Y'all fucking that.
Right.
They was hounding us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So we doing the same shit to the newer generation or whatever. Just like you said, bro. Everything progress. Everything get to another level. The kids is way more. Everything is like more accessible to shit. Like they don't got. Kids don't need fucking sex education. They can go online right now and know how to fuck. Like you know, it's like they just got more access to a whole lot.
You not when you had it.
No, I'm not. When I didn't have a what's the name?
I put
This
the
was
three
said
word.
already.
Word.
Says me.
Word.
Yeah, sure,
The 3 was in.
Gotta pay attention, baby boy.
Word. 'Cause that was gonna be one copy. 3-6. Oh no, that was 3-5.
Like I said, I'm gonna always be biased on my generation, but
I
I feel like every generation is gonna have. We gonna be able to talk shit about my daughter generation. They coming up. When they get older,
They're gonna talk to you about ours.
you get what I'm saying? Y'all did this. Shit was ass probably over there.
I think technology is going to hinder them. Well,
Yeah.
it's a 50-50 thing. Like,
Yeah,
depending on
it's
what you
definitely
do with it,
Yeah.
it's going to
It
have.
could be uprising or your downfall.
Yeah. Because with so much
Explain that.
information,
There's so much access to information.
But I think
Like,
that's on
back then, you gotta remember, you couldn't Google nothing. There wasn't no YouTube.
you have to go to the
none of that.
library.
You had to really be outside because it was really
Yeah,
nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't have much to do. So it's like, outside was outside because outside was
the best.
the only
that's
thing
only
that really
that's an
had.
option.
You feel me? We had Nintendo 64s and shit like that. We couldn't even play with somebody that was in a whole other part of the country and
Back
shit
in
like
the
that.
day,
So
it
it's
was
like,
on some
Hey, yo,
shit like
no
it's
cap.
different.
we not
You
walking
real?
in and outside the house.
The first time I think you was able to play with other people was like Nintendo Switch.
the PlayStation 2.
I was about to say that.
PlayStation 2 had online.
Yeah, but you had to get so many
You
more
had to,
fucking
yeah,
components
you
for
had to
that
do a
shit.
lot. You had to do a lot. Even with the
That's why I was
GameCube.
GameCube,
and stuff
yeah, I was
like
about to say that
that.
because
The
when you
GameCube
turn
had
it
a thing
over,
you could put at the bottom.
it's so
So
much.
what was y'all first knowledgeable game system?
I had a PS2.
I had a 64.
Obviously Nintendo 64.
I had a
I had a PS2.
64.
Damn, your first system was.
Damn, because I would have even brought it back
I
to
was
Dreamcast,
64.
but damn. Nintendo 64, that was like,
64 was
Zero
my
to higher.
system that
Like,
I
it was
had.
like, yeah, that was just like,
To be real with you right
Sega
now, bro.
Genesis.
Be real.
Yeah.
If we line up the games, Nintendo 64 is in my top 3.
Of course. eras.
If it ain't top 3 for
64
anybody,
had the
nah,
clap. They had
That's
so
the
much
shit like
classics.
Dig Dug and.
Nah, that's what like Smash Brothers 007.
Okay.
GoldenEye. All
Golden,
that
oh
shit.
my god,
Shit,
Golden
Golden-
was that work Nintendo.
I'm not gonna
64.
lie.
Ocarina
I'm not
of
gonna lie.
Time.
The original Xbox is not in my top 3.
Original Xbox is ass.
Big
It
ass
Yeah, that shit.
Xbox.
Yeah,
and
that-
I mean,
that shit too much.
was revolutionary. But
My top 3 games: Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2,
okay.
and PlayStation 3.
Ew.
no, if you don't have the GameCube in
You don't like the
there,
fire?
No, I love my 5, but if we talking like system-wise, PlayStation 3 changed the game. You was able to get on the internet, like real before Sony crashed. You was able to. That shit was a computer. You was able to search.
Nigga, I'm gonna put the
Yo,
PSP
oh
before
God.
that. Because the PSP,
Nigga, I ordered a
PSP
house.
before its time.
it was before its time.
That's
I'm gonna
before
put
its
the
time.
PSP
We
before
should be
the
able
3.
to. We should be.
PSP was before its time,
Look,
nigga.
PS4
That
was-
shit
look.
elite. You could go on the internet you could download music on that.
We should be
Nigga,
playing that shit right
that
now.
was the iPod before iPod was an iPod.
Facts.
I'm be real. You could music on that. Nigga,
Headphones too.
you could watch movies, real life CDs, Bad Boys 2 on that bitch.
Hey, yo,
they had a cartridge for that
don't
shit.
get me wrong.
That shit was a DVD player.
Nigga,
That was before its time.
Nigga,
Way before.
I bought a Hollister shirt off my PlayStation 3 and got that, bruh. You can't
Shit,
tell
nigga,
me.
you had Holly back in the day. You
My
was
mom,
that.
Alright, so boom.
If you had Holly back in the day, you was that Holly, American Eagle, Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
What was
He
the
like
other?
that.
What's the other? Levi jeans.
Oh, Levi had.
If you was, you know
Levi had-
what I do?
If you was really,
Nah, this kind
if
of
you was
came
really
back.
that nigga, you had True Religions. or the shit.
8-ball jackets.
Truly wasn't out to like.
Like it was too
Late
much.
middle school.
That
high
blew up
school.
Chief Keef era. That was way later.
Yeah.
That's like
But
what sophomore year.
no, it was out. But I'm saying what blew
Yeah,
it
that's
up.
what I'm saying.
was
Late middle school, high school,
Nah,
like.
Jim Jones and them definitely blew up True Religion.
No, they blew up slow bucks, like slow bucks.
Even Jeezy had the snowman. That shit was fire when he came out with that shit.
Like the Mech jeans.
When
with
Jeezy came out with
But I'm
that
saying, if you from North, if you definitely North, then you got the mob.
If niggas want to really
Bad
talk
dog.
Oh,
about
Molly's all
if
time.
niggas really want to talk about it, bro,
Molly's all
Red
time.
Monkey
best.
jeans was fire, but them shits was like 600 a pair.
Even you said what?
Red Monkey?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get over. I'm gonna fuck
Hey,
that.
Hardy's was crazy.
Beef and broccoli.
Oh, yeah, that's
I fuck with the people.
I never owned a pair, but beef and broccoli.
I get a
To
pair of
me,
socks right
to
now.
me,
Right
that was
now.
mid.
I never
Right,
understood
them
the
shits-
That was mid.
Look, it's
It's
2
on
pair of
me, bro.
boots that I would get like
It's
all
on
the
me.
time. I would get some burgundy ACGs too.
Always. I like the even the purple ones.
The burgundy ACGs
burgundy
is
is
so
fire.
Yeah.
Nah, the beef and broccoli was mid to me.
Nah, ACGs is like, that's stance.
That's a
That's a
cool
no.
Yes, it's standard, yeah.
It's no
Hey yo,
standard.
burgundy ACGs was so hard to find.
Those
my
or
nigga.
Mavis.
And the price
Them shits
never
is
went
just-
down on them shits. Them shits always was 210, 200. Always. I don't give a fuck if it was summer.
Niggas
Oh.
The gauze, bro. Oh man, I remember.
And y'all used to fuck with the Maurice shits, the Maurice.
Oh,
Maurice.
Maurice, the shoes?
Yeah.
The
the
snakes.
alligator.
And even Prada's like the original shits.
Remember the
originals, not
Steve
new
Tech
Prada.
coats?
Steve.
Niggas was getting robbed.
You know what? I ain't
Niggas was
gonna
dying.
flavors.
I had to Steve that. I
Niggas
got
was
robbed
getting
by the
robbed.
Niggas was getting robbed for the streets, bro.
Fuck, fucking steep tech, boy.
Niggas was going crazy for them coats,
Niggas was getting robbed for less.
Steve
Niggas back in the day, niggas was getting robbed for fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Damn.
Nah, that ass.
Hey, yo, I used to really get bitch with the
Blue eyes, white
Glitter,
card,
nigga.
nigga, you getting robbed for that.
Nigga,
shit.
if you had all 5 pieces of that,
You get robbed.
You getting robbed for that. Don't
Nigga
take
robbed.
that shit.
It's on you.
You got Exodia?
So
you getting robbed for
so
that.
if we speaking about the shit back in the day we used to love, let's speak of some shit back in the day that we used to hate. I used to hate them fucking Starberries, bro.
Oh, this shit is ass.
Booty is
What's the shit
sorry,
called? The
sorry.
pastries, the
Pastries
the
was
bitches.
What's
Hated
that
those
fat Joe shoe he made?
Ice cream.
I hated
Ice
G
cream
forces.
was
Hated those shits.
What's that shoe
I had
fat Joe
some
made?
hated
I
shit.
forgot what it was, bro. Oh man, I forgot what
I
it
think
was
it's
called.
on you.
Shaqs hated
I
them.
just-
Shaq's
motherfuckers.
ass.
I never had a pair of
Shaqs.
Shaqs. I would never.
Yeah,
That's like
Shaq
the
hated
N1s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hated them
yeah.
shits.
And one had a good era.
And one was fire.
But niggas wasn't rocking it. Niggas not rocking it.
Not the
G,
outfits
you-
and shit.
Yo, I like chill. I like chill. I had the
tank
whole
top.
shit. Nigga, headband, tank top.
Good yank,
He
y'all.
got a yank top on, nigga.
Good yank, y'all.
And I'm gonna bring it back. I had Sean Carter's too.
I had a pair of S dots.
Nah,
I had a pair of S
S
dots.
dots, bro. I had a pair.
I had a pair of S dots.
This was weak.
Niggas ain't fuck with
But I had
Diddy
them
shit. The Sean John.
Hell yeah, Sean.
My
John and
boy
Nietzsche.
had the Cadillac sneakers. You remember them shits?
God
Yo,
damn.
I actually had them. Hey, yo.
Nah, I never
Hey,
owned
Well,
it.
they
they
even
used to roast me every day.
Niggas said,
Niggas fuck with Sean John shit. Shit was
bro,
ass.
Sean
Shit, the
John
movie Love Don't Cost a Thing, man. That Sean John shit look like it was popping. That shit
and Nietzsche.
nah, fuck.
You know
Pele, what we like?
Averex.
I could,
Nah,
I
you know
could, I
what's
could
fire?
run down a whole bunch of shit.
K-Swiss.
K-Swiss was it.
No.
K-Swiss is it.
Fuck.
I used to hate them K-Swiss.
Bro,
I'm
I'm
walking
gonna
the all
get
white
K-Swiss, bro. No, hell
Nah,
no.
K-Swiss had
I'm
no
not rocking
problem.
K-Swiss.
I went.
It's on you.
I know K-Swiss
I'm
had
not
no
rocking
problem.
nobody's
Shell toes.
K-Swiss.
Shell Toes definitely
I
had it.
always felt like
I had the
K-Swiss
shell
was
toes.
for, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, all whiteness though. I like to get the all whiteness. I like to get the all whiteness.
Damn. We getting our ass kicked today.
What was this energy? You know what? Don't worry about it.
The more you play, the better you
Nah,
get.
fuck him, bro. It's the system.
It's the
It's always
system.
the system.
It's the system.
Because he had none of the energy. You know? Not
Shovel talk, man.
No.
Shovel talk, man.
Yo, when we get on this table and we get to talk, I'll be, man, I'll be throwing out anything. I'll be saying like, damn, I should ain't work that shit out.
See my hand, right? I wasn't even paying attention because we were talking about goals.
Nah, the goals was it, bro. I wish I owned the pair, man.
Bro, I had the colorful gold.
You know what I was into when
I
I
ain't
was.
started getting shit till I start like really like
Going outside.
You know what I was a real big.
I had to start touching shit.
When I was a young nigga, and I was into belts. I
Oh, the
used to like-
rhinestone belts?
I used to like to take my belt off and put like the skull on it
The
and
BB
switch it.
sign.
Nah, the
Or do a
rhinestone
little
belts?
Wayne did, turn the belt
Nah,
to the
fuck that.
side.
Remember the little belt with the words? The little,
Ah, yeah, I remember that shit.
Nah, and
boy,
to the
that shit was the
academy,
era right there.
into the academy, Rhinestone ran to the academy, bro.
Nigga, you know what ran everything? The biker chain.
Hey, let's,
Oh
yeah,
my god.
that
Biker chain.
I ain't gonna lie, it was no belt that I seen harder than the Ed Hardy belts.
Oh, yeah,
Nah,
Ed
that was
Hardy.
What?
Ed Hardy
that
got the
was
streets
to me.
too.
What belt was harder than the Ed Hardy belt?
I had a belt.
Bro, even the BB Simon belt was more fire than
You
the Ed Hardy
bugging. BB Simons was definitely that shit. BB's was definitely the belt for real.
Listen, I was too poor.
You and I both, man.
we always pulled.
That-
Nah.
I jumped in the street.
I never-
I was-
Yeah.
Nigga, once I hit like late 7th grade, 8th grade, like
Yeah.
going into high school,
Right.
I'm
That's
selling
speedy
drugs.
job.
Nigga, I'm not on.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta
speedy
look,
job,
I gotta-
all that shit.
And at 16, I was working at fucking Checkers. Even that shit wasn't.
Hey, I used to stay coming through the checkers to get the free food.
What?
My boy.
They was pounding. Hey, yo, you ain't.
That sounds so fire.
Let's go with the
Yeah,
chili
bro,
cheese fries,
Stay
my
pulling
boy.
up, bro.
He come home with the new shit like, yeah, Checkers just got these.
Yeah, shit is lit.
What? Bro, you what? My nigga, we used to, Beach Street was
Since we
lit.
Yo,
About old
that
shit.
was the era, bro.
Since we talking about old shit, yo, in food, right? Why the fuck McDonald's get rid of that fucking snack wrap?
That was the only thing I was getting from that shit.
Why the fuck they did that?
That was the
Even
best
Wendy's.
thing they had
The
going.
regular snack, the snack wrap that was on the dollar menu, and the premium snack wrap that came in that little cardboard shit, you had to rip the shit open and take the top off. Nobody know that shit.
Shit was fire.
Bro,
That shit
snack
was-
wraps was
Yo,
crazy.
Big Macs don't hit the same.
Nigga, McDonald's don't
nothing.
hit the same. Nigga, they
Yeah.
apple
I know
pies
it's a
used to
big
be the
McDonald's
dollar,
fan,
nigga.
Yo, no, you ain't lying.
Their apple pies really used to be the
The
dollar.
only thing that's
And 2
good
for
is
$1
fries.
too. You can't get 2 for $1 now.
Nah. Nigga, McChickens went
One
from
like
$1 to
169.
$2.35.
Nigga, an ice cream cone went from $1
I don't know, I
to
bought
like
that shit
$3.
yesterday.
It went from
$2.19.
$1 to the machine don't work.
On God,
I
though.
ain't gonna hold you.
Machine work.
McDonald's ice cream cone be fire. That
Them
shit
shits could go crazy.
Bro, ain't shit the same,
Bro.
bro. It hurt my
What?
soul. I'm getting old.
Well,
It's on you.
let's just go to Wendy's get it done.
You locked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the 4 for
You
4.
locked it.
They
You-
came out with
They
that
got rid
biggie
of it.
bag.
They got rid of
All
it.
70.
They got rid of the.
Yeah, go.
They got rid
Yeah,
of it.
nigga.
Nah, I just got the 4
Yeah,
for
lock
4 like
shit.
yesterday.
Y'all lost. What you
Swear to
got?
God.
I might have to cop that on the way home.
So you're
What
lying.
you got?
What
On
you
my
mean?
break.
Shit, word. I am.
Y'all
Facts.
lost.
Yeah, we lost. We got all the
Definitely.
You ain't paying attention.
I knew what I was doing.
No, you didn't.
How you assume I knew what I was doing?
Alright, every time I shake them shits up, I be
shake a lot of salt.
I was
Shake.
gonna
You
copy
really-
block the board.
So if we talk about old shit too, right? We always talk about music during this segment. Which music do y'all think is better? Do y'all like songs from like the 2000s, early 2000s better than this trash ass music we got now? Or do y'all like the music that more so coming out now?
Wow.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s
The
for
music that's
sure.
coming out now is trash.
But the music I like, the only artist I like now
Not on you stuff.
is Sleepy Hollow and Chef G. And probably Eli.
Ain't them niggas locked up.
Yeah, 100% yeah. All three of them niggas.
I like old school shit.
I'm like,
But other than that, I prefer old school.
It's no.
I ain't even like a big
Hey,
fan
hey.
of like.
Go ahead.
It ain't no
You
competition.
don't rap. though.
I ain't even like a big fan of shit like reggae and but I like, you know, summertime.
You like that
You like
shit?
hearing songs like
Shut up,
I don't know how that shit go, but I'm like,
I don't really care what people
Yeah.
say.
I like shit like
care what
that.
them want
Or that,
to
somebody. He was so cute. See, I be fucking with those good summertime vibes and we was coming
That's
up
that
with
feel
some good
good
Missy.
music.
Yeah, like,
And the
I like
radio
shit like
parties
that.
back in the day was
Back in the day.
stupid.
The thing is, back like the early 2000s, they put time and effort into the music. Now when people put out music, it's just only
microwave.
it's just for just for a second, because it has to be uploaded to TikTok. If it's catchy, they'll pick the shit up. That's why you see the music, they don't really put too much effort into it. And then you only can really give credit to the producers because they come up with fire beats. Because the lyrics trash.
The beats, fire.
And now I think the most popular beat now is the Jersey Club beats. Everybody
Yeah,
rapping
all
on,
of a sudden.
everybody rapping on a beat, a Jersey Club beat. Nope.
When that's not supposed to be rapped on, bro.
Recycle
Yeah, I
lyrics.
don't like that shit.
Recycle lyrics, and it's just ass.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give
It's
it.
all about the TikTok now. Like everybody making
And
music
tiki-toki.
that somebody can make a dance to on TikTok. That's what they more worried about than anything, honestly. Because TikTok is what'll blow your song up too.
That's true.
All in the same token.
Because then they'll go down.
That's just the power, and see, that's all part of change too. That's just the power of the platforms and things that's out now that we
Yeah.
didn't have access to back in the days.
Kids got short. Well, it just seemed. Well, as time progress, you'll see kids have less and less attention span. Their attention span trash.
They're like, huh?
So trash. And I almost got consumed in that because I started to watch like a movie. I'm like, I'm not watching this shit. And then I thought about it. I'm like, hold on. Let me actually finish watching this movie. Because I'm like, nah, like, because TikTok really will get you. Like,
And it'll destroy you.
minute videos and shit. You just be consumed in that shit. So you don't really got time for that shit.
Like, I forced myself to watch shit. Like, yeah, nah, put the phone down, nigga. Watch this shit.
Man, I picked up a book.
Tough. I want
He
to
said tough.
Yo, cause it's been a minute.
It's some books that's way better than
Bro, some books
Yeah,
is
movies.
like
Hell
Harry
yeah.
Potter.
Harry, I had Sorcerer's
Yo,
Stone,
you get
Chamber of Secrets.
If
I
I was
had
about
the
to get
whole.
that Hogwarts game, why wouldn't I?
It's on me, right?
You know what?
Don't ask me to play 2K, bro.
Nah, I might. See, the thing is, if you see me online on Hogwarts, it's not for kids for my mom. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I'm playing that.
No, my mom playing it.
But that
And I'm
Hogwarts
gonna be a
game-
villain too. I'm gonna go to
Bro,
Slytherin.
I'm gonna always be a villain. I'm gonna be a villain in every game I play.
I'm going to Slytherin.
Oh, we talking about games. Y'all remember that shit for PS2, the Warriors shit?
Oh, Warriors
That shit
come
was
out
like
to
that.
play. Yay.
Even Bully on the PC was like that
Now
too.
my shit was Jack and Dexter.
Jack and Dexter was it too. And then there was also what was the other one? Ratchet and Clank.
Word, Ratchet and Clank was lit.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, Uncharted super fire.
Bro,
Uncharted is crazy.
Uncharted?
You got to really think for that guy. I love that
Uncharted?
game, bro.
They
I love
took
that
the
fucking
time
game.
on that game.
Bro, I played the entire series all over
Man,
again
them
just
shit just
because.
made my brain hurt. Just like Splinter Cell, I never finished them shit.
Oh, Splinter Cell was
Tired of
that
that
shit.
Like, that shit
That's
was
a
too
stealth
advanced for a
game.
kid.
Shit like that, stealth game.
Nigga, I want
shit
you
like
to
that.
have fun. This shit take too much thought.
What
This
was
Nah.
that game?
Uncharted had me by the throat. Well, I should alright, nigga, play this.
It was like Splinter Cell.
Yeah, you was on that shit 12 hours straight on
12
Uncharted.
hours. I ain't do nothing else but play that shit.
You not?
Fuck homework, nigga. You said what? It was like Splinter Cell?
Yeah, I forgot the name.
I might be on to something a little bit.
It was
His name
Oh,
was
stop.
His name
I
was
fucked up.
Snake.
Pay
Yeah, it was
attention,
shit,
man. You my damn copy. Get off the damn 6. Nah, nigga. What you got?
Nigga.
Man, I knew what you're talking about too.
6'5".
Yeah, I wasn't gonna throw that.
Damn. 5'2".
Metal Gear Solid.
That shit was scary.
That shit was like
Metal Gear Solid,
That shit
boy.
was scary.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Bloody Roar probably was like one of the greatest games of
It
all
was, and I'm so sad that shit went down with Bloody Roar.
PlayStation 2.
It was like
Y'all ever fucked with Army too?
but niggas.
That shit was like that too. That's an underrated ass game.
Yo, Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar is
That's an underrated ass game.
Bloody Roar.
True Crime.
True Crime?
Hell,
One and two?
Hell yeah, one. The one with Snoop Dogg was probably
True Crime's alive.
Def Jam, bro?
Best game. Definitely.
Oh,
Fight for New York? Oh my
That's
god.
original.
They
That's
The original was it.
You like Fight for Vendetta?
Vendetta? Vendetta? I mean, I don't know. I like Fight for New York a little better.
Fight for New York was way better.
Fight for New York was fire.
I played that shit. You know what sometimes
Nigga, you get to create your character. First off, let's talk about
Need for
how
Speed?
Suspect
Hold
was the greatest character
Niggas
on
be
the game.
underground too.
Yup. Or Dub Edition. I'm fucking with Dub Edition.
Oh,
Dub Edition was
Double the shit.
Midnight Club.
Midnight Club?
Need for Speed, Double
Need for
Edition,
Speed.
nigga.
No,
That's
Need for
Midnight
Speed.
Club.
Midnight Club
Double
Dub Edition.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
said.
alright, I'm tripping then.
Let's go.
You know.
Need for Speed Carbon?
Nah,
Need for Speed
Most
was alright.
Wanted.
Underground 2.
Underground 2.
Underground
Oh,
2.
man.
Underground. Hey, yo, they were supposed to.
Underground.
It's on
Yeah.
you. They were supposed to remake the Midnight Club, but they remake that shit.
Yeah, they supposed to make that.
I'm definitely.
Don't ask me to go to the game.
Even Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is supposed to have been remastered. that shit.
Carbon
I don't
was
know why.
fire too.
Bro,
Red Dead
Carbon?
Redemption
I beat that shit
was
so many times because it was so fire.
It should be.
I never got tired of that shit.
Alright, put it down.
Bro,
I'm okay.
so many games. Nowadays, the games be ass, bro. I'm trying to think of another game. It be so hard to please. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to play this shit.
Yeah, even video games now is different. Like you
Yeah,
buy a game
bro.
and then you gotta buy shit for the game that you gotta pay for and all types
Yo,
of
like-
shit.
Yeah.
I
It's
remember
like, bro,
when
what type of
DLCs
nonsense?
used to come out, and they was so worth it.
The
Like,
first,
Word.
Black Ops 2.
Now
the
you
first
kinda-
DLC ever came out was on Black Ops 2.
Let's
And it was a gun.
talk about this VC, because that shit
Bro,
expensive
fuck
as hell.
2K, but I watched
VC wild as fuck. Like,
Bro,
come on, bro.
I
That
gotta
shit
pay
should be
$100.
illegal.
Come on,
I gotta
bro.
pay $100 for 450 VC, right? That shit ain't even give me to a 90.
It don't.
It don't.
If I'm paying for VC, I want my shit to be a 99.
That shit get me to an 85, nigga.
I need my shit to be a
I
99.
paid $100. I want
For
my
this
shit
game,
$99.
because you gotta pay the game. First of all, you gotta pay for the system. You gotta pay for the game.
Yup.
Then you gotta pay for VC.
And they also gotta pay for all
Why I can't just be nice
And
when I
you
walk
gotta-
in this
and
shit?
you
They gotta
gotta
pay
play
for all.
PlayStation, you
Why?
gotta play PlayStation Network and PlayStation Plus.
Like,
Dead ass.
it's too much, bro.
That's a lot of
That
bullshit.
shit worth it though.
Oh God.
Now it's worth it.
No, PlayStation now is worth it.
It's worth it.
1000%
But before, that shit was ass. I hated that
That's
shit.
right, yeah, niggas trying to play online now.
But everything got to develop. Everything got to develop. Everything got to, you know what I mean, be in the work.
Bro,
I'm still gonna take. I think games now is just better graphics, but nigga,
Yeah.
I go the era Dreamcast and all that shit.
The
The story was better.
The replay
Crazy
ability-
Taxi used to go crazy.
Crazy
Yo,
Taxi
Crazy
was
Taxi
my
was
shit.
crazy.
Crazy Taxi.
2K and 2K1
And
had
you know
Allen
what
Iverson
game
on
is
that
probably
shit.
underrated, but it's a
Dreamcast.
classic? Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna bring that shit up when we were just talking about
Spyro too.
Spyro.
They was going hand in hand.
Spyro
Yeah.
was that shit. Twisted Metal.
Oh, Twisted Metal.
Yeah, Cash, what you want?
He know what he doing.
Alright.
That nigga don't know what he doing.
That's crazy.
Give me something.
Shit ain't the same, bro. It's just like I get on the game today and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to play this shit.
Hell yeah.
Or am I just playing it just because I spent mad
That Call
on
of
the
Duty
system?
be necessary, boy.
I'll be fucking with the zombies. I don't know why they don't got that shit on every Call of Duty. They wild.
That Call of Duty go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think they fucked up though.
Nah.
With what?
Nah.
Because they made it, they overcomplicated it.
Nah.
Call of
I
Duty
think
is
so
always a
too,
simple
yo.
game.
I think so too.
It's like you gotta know the quadratic equation just to put a gun together. And it's just like, bro, I
Facts.
just wanna just pick up the game and play it.
Got him. Yes, sir.
You ain't your bad.
Bro, give me.
I don't like
damn.
that.
Wow.
Oh, Duffy, man.
The two, you got two blank. Not two.
this shit.
nigga.
You a double
There's
big.
one right here.
Niggas ain't eating
I do
enough
this
double
on-
biggie bags.
Bro,
I was banking on this nigga Cash to
It's
knock.
over.
Nope.
It's over, bro. It's 1 a.m.
What?
So, anyway.
This shit just
wow, this is what happens when you just having a great time.
niggas just talking and chopping it.
Alright, so
It's over. I already said it's over, so niggas.
You gotta-
let's crop that out and
Yeah,
you can give
it's a good one.
Alright, y'all. Hopefully y'all watch, subscribe, like, leave a comment, let us know what y'all thought about today's episode. We'll catch y'all again next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.